yeah, and you won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and bucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. 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 Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roam and stroll, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gap? It ain't hard to tell, I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you scared, you're supposed to. Nigga, I toast you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk off a Henny and skunk? On some brand Nubian shit, beating down pump.
Hey, it's so good to see you guys out there. Where's everybody watching from today?
Bitches in the back looking righteous. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Once in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and was smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga big and stinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another punch, bought a Heineken. Niggas start to low out at kids out, choked out, blows was thrown, and a fucking fight broke out. Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on her chest like little Sean? Get a pissy drunk off a Dom Perignon, and it's on.
Yo. Here it is. It's that time of the month again, everybody. Hello, and welcome yet again to the Wingnut Roundup, this time for April of 2022. Wow. Woof. I gotta tell you, we're having a heat wave right now. We're having a heat wave. A tropical heat wave here in Eugene. And by which I mean it's about 65 degrees. And I'm like, wow, it is hot. Whew. Totally forgetting that in about 2.5 months, it's going to be 40 degrees hotter. I am so fucked. I'm just telling you right now, I'm screwed. I'm totally screwed. It's going to be rough. Real rough. Let's see. Where is this? Making sure that I'm getting everything set up because so most of the month, I keep everything all attached to my second channel because I do 2 streams. I stream both on Twitch and on my second channel at the same time. And I always forget to switch them back. But I did see that Ash and Fire rejoined as a channel member. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Much love to you. Much love to all of you guys. I am in a great mood because I'm here with you again. But I'm also in a great mood because being able to do the roundup has given me a chance to breathe, okay? A chance to breathe because this month has been absolutely insane. There's a very big reason why there was no This Month in Pseudoscience. In fact, there were no videos this month because I did something. I did something really, 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 really crazy and really weird, and I'm going to share it with you in just a minute. But first, I want to make sure, and I hope you guys are doing great. I really do. For me, you know, when there's finally a chance to kind of like come out of the house some more, it kind of feels like a reawakening. It's great. It's a little foreshadowing to what I have to show you. We got some mail. I have to put this up here. Hang on. There we go. Dear Jeff, hi. Hope you and your family is well. Happy belated birthday. My birthday was on the 19th. I have started a new project. This is the final of 3 that I will do annually, making pins and keychains that I'll sell and donate the proceeds to a foundation for veterans. That's fantastic. I am starting now to test the process for making them. And once I have enough, I will sell them and donate the money on Veterans Day. Included a couple of designs. Thank you. I can't wait to perfect them, and I will send you a couple when I do. Thank you very much, Kristen. So let's check them out. So I was looking at these earlier, and why is my Streamlabs not popping up? That's bizarre. It should be going, oh, right now. Is it because I think it's because I just... Hey, there we go. Why isn't it doing that thing? And then it does the thing. So these are great. These are super cute. We got American flag. Oh, yeah, my color gradient settings are going to be kind of weird. Got medical. And then I regret to inform you, Kristen, I think the package got next to like a heater or something in processing. The design looks great, but I think it warped a little bit from heat. Son of a bitch. All right. No, but those are really cool. I am dropping them everywhere. I really appreciate it when people nope, this one. When people send me like their crafts and their art and stuff like that. It means a lot to me. I think it's really, really cool. We have Baphomet hanging out with us here still this month. All right, next one. This one very much confused me. Is there hockey fans in the chat? Because I feel like there's like an inside joke that I'm not getting. It says, thanks for taking the Shesterkin card, Jimmy and Shelby, and sent me hockey cards. And like, Ian is the big hockey fan. I'm really not, but like, is there something about Igor Shesterkin? Oh man, I've been working on my engine, so my fingernails are filthy. Gross. Sorry about that. Is there like an inside joke about Igor Shesterkin that I'm just not getting? I don't know. And then I got a couple more letters as well, but they weren't marked okay to read on stream, so we're not gonna. But yes, thank you very much for sending me random letters and stuff like that. I really appreciate that. That's wonderful. Did it for the mayonnaise. I don't know. Yeah. So, and that's the thing that's been kind of like being my zen while I'm having to go through like copious amounts of footage is I got a snowmobile last year for free. And I was kind of curious why it was free. And then I found out why it was free. It's because it was totaled. And so I had known nothing about engines or repairing ATVs, snowmobiles, nothing like that. But I'm learning.
Yes!
Hey, wow, that was loud. Thank you. It shouldn't be advertising when somebody... Oh, shit. Man, I'm going to have to work on this. Oh, my God. It should not be alerting when somebody subscribes. Unless they subscribe to my Twitch. That might be what it was. Yeah, I think that's probably what it was. But yeah, I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, but I'm doing it anyway because it's just like a simple way for me to like work with my hands, you know, and not have to be dealing with this ungodly, soul-destroying thing that I had to deal with. But I guess I'm going to stop teasing you now. I'm going to share with you something. Take a look at this. All right. Take a look at this.
Your plans and your purposes are for life and not death.
Your plans are for a bright hope and a bright future. And so right now, in the name of Jesus, I pray for all heaviness, all oppression, all anxiety, all thoughts of suicide that the enemy has put in their mind. God, break.
Okay, let's go a little bit slower. Let's see if you can spot. Let's see if you can spot what's going on here in the crowd. This is the Reawaken America tour that recently happened on April 1st and 2nd in Salem, Oregon. And there were many people there. Many anti-vaxxers. Hey, Pavros, thank you so much, buddy. There were many anti-vaxxers there selling things and telling people things like the COVID-19 vaccine is actually cancer, AIDS, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of faith stuff and a lot of hardcore MAGA stuff. Eric Trump was there. That was fascinating. But if you couldn't guess, yes, I did go. Let's watch this in a little bit more slower motion. Okay. See if you can spot what's going on in this. There's lots of people. They got their hands raised. They're receiving deliverance. They're receiving their deliverance. And then one more time. Oop. So in that red hat right there, right next to my buddy Matt, is me. And I am currently getting preyed on by about 8 people who are reciting Bible verses at me as my head is down. And I have to pretend that I am overcome with emotions because okay. They asked, like, has anybody experiencing this, experiencing that? And I was just like, I'm just going to do it. Fuck it. And so I stuck my hand up, and boom, instantly, 8 people are touching me and praying on me. And I look down, and I'm like, I have fucked up. Oh, no. And so it looks like I'm sobbing because I'm laughing very hard. Very, very hard. And I don't want to be mean because it's very sweet what they're doing. It's very, very sweet. Weird for me. For others, maybe not so much. But for me, very strange, very uncomfortable. And yeah, you can see, like, as it's panning around, people are preying on me, and it was just absolutely wild, absolutely bananas. So I was not cured. No, that's true. The faith healing did not take, unfortunately. I still have that fungus issue. No, I don't. Jezebel, get out. Yeah. Oh, for real. No. For sure. They did quote, like, they did say, like, the demons of this, the demons of that, and I think 2 different preachers actually said Jezebel, and I fucking howled, man. It was really crazy. I have so many stories from this, but it's going to be in a big video. And I've had, like, over 29 hours worth of footage that I've had to be going through and writing notes, making storyboards, et cetera, et cetera. I'm working on it. That's why there's no videos this month. But there's one more thing I'm going to share with you. One more thing. And there's a reason why, like, I look very different right now. Like, my hair's all shaved and, like, my beard's growing back. It's because I had to go really incognito because I knew someone was going to be there, and I knew they knew who I was. And I wanted to see how close I could get to them and make sure they couldn't notice me. And so I did. I did that. That happened. That was one of the most surreal moments of my entire life. Standing next to Andrew fucking Wakefield. Getting a selfie. What you can't see is I also have the world's most scuffed mullet underneath that grotesque MAGA hat. And I will be pooping in that hat the first time I go camping this summer, so don't worry about that. Yeah. And he didn't recognize me. The whole thing worked. It was worth it. Yeah, it was worth it. Yep. It's a thing. So now I've got selfies as Lance Conrad with Polly Tommy, and now Ted with Andy. I'm gonna have to track down Del Bigtree and get a selfie with him as some other character. Maybe Hemlock Moonwolf. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. Or rather, I'll send Hemlock to go do it. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway. All right, that's enough of that. We don't need to... I am a spy. I'm a secret agent shitlord, okay? Secret Agent Shill. Appalachian Mothman says, this is a fantastic early birthday present for me. Mine's on the 30th. Well, happy birthday. Yeah, mine was on the 3rd, but we already talked about that last roundup and shit. But I turned 40. I feel 40. But hey, happy birthday, Appalachian Mothman. Amy Eason says, just found out I have strep and an ear infection. Great day for the roundup. Oof. Yeah, let's distract you from that, shall we? I've got a lot of crazy shit for you today. Wolf Rain, hey Jeff, first time I've caught the roundup live in a long time. Been stuck on my army base for the past year and finally home and able to rest. Glad to have this to look forward to. Well, I am glad you're here as well. Fantastic. Euroburb says, hey Jeff, had a crap week after losing a pet the other day. That's always rough, buddy. I'm sorry. But having the roundup has cheered me up immensely. Rest in peace, Gwen. Rest in peace, Gwen. Appreciate everything you do. My tip to your tip, my bone to your bone, my brother to your brother. We will hear from the Wild Naked Man today. And Mickey says, lurking because laundry. Love you, Jeff and Memory. Favorite couple ever. Well, thank you. All right. Yeah, yeah. I got it. Okay. I'll give you one more story actually from that that event. I'll reread that when we do another one of these. One more that I'll give you is, so me and Matt, we both have like the Hulk Hogan mustaches. We're wearing very offensive Louder with Crowder t-shirts that we got from a buddy. And I felt disgusting. It was really weird. But the only place that was close enough that had alcohol, because they didn't have any alcohol at this event, it was really strange, was the Outback Steakhouse. And so we went there, and we are feeling very uncomfortable because there's nobody else from that event there. And we had to tell the bartender what we were doing because we couldn't deal with it. We just couldn't deal with it. And so when we ordered whiskey, she laughed really hard, and then she gave us like triples for the price of singles on our whiskey. She's like, you boys are going to need that. I'm like, yes. Yes, we will. And then we met an insurrectionist, but that will be in the video. Anyway, all right. Please fan yourself with your hat and comment on the church social. You know what it does to my beef curtains. Oh. Jesus Christ, Ames. That is such an inside joke. Nobody's going to get it. But I do declare this is quite a fancy church social. Lordy, 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 please. Yes. Yeah, we went to Vegas, and I wore this hat pretty much the whole time. But right when we got to where we were staying, we found this random person's passport photo just on the ground. And so I stuck it in my hat, and I named her Jessica, and she was my good luck charm for when I went gambling. And it worked. So anyway, this Wingnut Roundup will be an experience. I'll put it this way. I had to forego one of the grossest, most uncomfortable videos I've ever seen. Because I had so many really, really, really weird, gross videos at the end already. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I just found the weirdest, grossest, disturbing shit, and that's all at the end. But until then, we will be going through quite an experience, and some of these are just so magical. They're all magical. Stay for the whole fucking show. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, Jessica the Good Luck Charm. Yeah. Jessica the Good Luck Charm. Maybe she'll give me good luck for the roundup, too. If you want to get a t-shirt, swag, all that kind of shit, brainforcesideeffects.com, brainforcesideeffects.com. And let's start off this Wingnut Roundup with a nose prayer. Oh, wait, we're going to get...
Hey, Jeff. Down with the sickness at the moment. Unsure if it's Rona or if it's a vicious other illness. Getting tested tomorrow. Drink plenty of booze. I will match with water.
You got it. It's a test. See if you can keep up with me with water.
I'm so glad I'm catching the roundup live again. First time in months. Recovering from retina surgery, which is no fun, but at least I can watch YouTube all day lol.
Oh, that's nice.
Can't wait for the documentary.
We are turning that down. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't wait to get the documentary done and you guys can see it. It's gonna be wild. I turned that down. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. All right, let's start this off with the nose hymn for good luck. Look, as somebody who also knows how to play instruments with his nose, not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Greetings, conscious breathers, infinite beings alike, breath family. Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Más o menos, bien.
All right, so we're going to tap in a much needed discussion more than ever as times are getting...
yeah, that nose harmonica thing, like, it is kind of like, reminded me of like a 56.6 motor or something like that. He just needs to get some warble in there, you know, like really, really control the pitch. I think it'd be great.
Times are just shifting. That's the best way to describe it. Times are shifting. So if you're a carnivore, if you're a vegan, if you're a fastarian, if you're anything on the human spectrum, I encourage you to tap in.
I'm tapping.
So let's hop into it.
I'm too used to face yoga.
Let's hop into it.
Hop into it.
So
tell me all about it.
Obviously, there's so much war. We're always going to see this where we see the carnivore side, the vegan side, this side, that side. My thing is, if you're on the holistic side...
What is his hat? It's a pyramid. Yeah, it's a pyramid. He has a pyramid for a hat. I mean, we've seen weirder.
You know how much of a win, no matter how you look at it, it is versus synthetic side in terms of you can fill in the blanks.
Good Lord, that is destroying my ears.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. I'll try and be quicker on the mixer. Fill in the blanks. There are many blanks. And I really still don't have any idea of what you're talking about. But you could always go back to your nose flute, nose monica, nasal bassoon. I think somebody said in the chat.
I'm not saying it outright, but synthetics. And let's not stop there. You know, it's a lot better, you know, and to even break it up and hit it straight in the face. You can take the worst meat known to man.
Yes.
The worst meat, a McDonald's burger, and put it on a scaler, put it on something like the live stream, and pump 528 hertz in there. It'll be the most healthiest meat that person could eat.
Amazing.
In general.
That's what I really wanted to get to. This guy, I just found him the other day. I didn't get a chance to dive into his channel too terribly deep, but he is big on the scalar energy, like transformative devices and shit. But I haven't yet found, I didn't have the time to go through his channel to see if he has a video where he's actually using the machine. And that's what I want to find out. But I also thought it would be nice to get a nasal blessing for the beginning of the roundup. And I appreciate that, whatever your fucking name is. Devin the Black Airbender. Well, Devin, thank you. And I can hear Penny barking on the other side of the door. What is she freaking out about? Should we see? Do we need Penny? Do we need Penny for a second? I think we need Penny for a second. Hang on. Come here. Come here. Hi. Yes. There you go. Everybody's going to want to see you at some point. So, yes, we'll just do it early. Hi, baby. Come here. Yes. Hi. Yeah. My faithful hound. My faithful companion. Hi, baby. What were you barking at? Oh, she's shy. What were you barking at? Maybe stop. I'm doing my show. All right, you saw the dog. Come on, baby, go on. Bye. All right, anyway, back to business. You'll get some more dog later. It's so nice outside. I need to let that dog just run all over the place. Yeah. Let's see. I wanted to... So, small... Wait, hang on. Alexandra Little says, Walrus, Mustache, Daddy Jeff. Indeed. Mickey, thank you again for lurking because of laundry. Small Time Art says, Kat just had an existential crisis from that nose Monica. Got it on video. Where can I send it? Jeff at jeffholiday.com. I want to see it. I totally want to see it. Also, Daddy Jeff, please tell us about how you met Mems. Funny story. She was living in a truck parked outside of my house. It's true. It's very true. I was living in this just absolutely gross fucking punk house. No dreams, no goals in life, on a path of self-destruction, just didn't give a shit about anything. And then one day I noticed that there was a very pretty girl who was just kind of living in a beat-up old truck in front of my house. And so I just kept, like, walking by and seeing her and waving every morning. And at one point, I think the second time we actually spoke was because she ran up to my house and was like, I have to shit. And I was like, okay, you can use my bathroom. I don't care. And then that was it. And then randomly, we ended up at the same party for 4th of July. And the rest is history. You know, there's a lot more to it, but that's pretty much it. There's a door. Oh, yeah. Dude, we're in a garage. This whole studio thing has all been built in half of a garage over a few years. And the door to the backyard is just right over there. Yeah. When it gets super hot, I actually have to use like a big, tall, like AC tower thing. And I put a piece of insulation, like board insulation, inside the door. And just so I can, like, try and cool this place down. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's just how it was. Twoo wov. Generalized says, relaxing in bath after a week of climbing mountains on Sky. Happened to see you were streaming. Thanks for helping me relax. You are very welcome. I'm glad you're here. The Black Airbender is a breatharian who drinks his own piss. Does he drink his pee? Does he? Aw. And Mickey says, damn, Jeff, I'm a sucker for the doggos. Aren't we all? We're all suckers for dogs. We love the dogs. Dogs are the best. And we don't deserve them. All right, let's listen to this asshole.
This is a call for an uprising. Wow. Welcome to today's show. I wanted to cover this topic because a lot of the times I get recommended videos from like Howard Stern or some of these late night hosts. Not just because I cover them and cover all the stuff they talk about, but because of the topic that is being discussed, which they were talking about demons, spirits, and ghosts. And again, we live in a world where I love how these people now are like, watch these supernatural shows and they believe in ghosts, yet they don't believe in demonic entities. And they don't believe, when we talk about magic and summoning spirits, they think we're all kooky Christians. Like,
because nobody actually, the people who do these programs, they don't actually believe in ghosts. Like Zach Bagans kind of shit. It's all overblown constantly. Not to say that ghosts aren't real. I don't fucking know. I just don't give a shit. Probably not, but I don't know. If you like it, then enjoy those shows. But anybody who's thinking that the people involved in making these ghost shows like actually believe in ghosts, come on. I doubt it. I 100% doubt it.
But they watch these shows, they believe in this stuff, they believe that there's ghosts living. It's the same thing. And Courtney Cox, you might remember her from Friends, but you might not recognize her from Botox. Because she, no, not looking too great these days, but Courtney Cox was on these shows this week. I guess she's promoting a new show that involves ghosts, of course, and other stuff. But she was talking about ghosts and spirits because apparently she's got demon spirits following her around. What a surprise. Of course, we've seen Courtney throw up the 666 sign with her daughter.
Yeah.
Being a good mother, of course, teaching her daughter the proper satanic gang signs to throw up at a young age. Because, of course, these young kids end up going and being raised and groomed.
Imagine being so easily triggered by that. Isn't that weird? I just don't understand. And like, look, I know the loaded term triggered and all that kind of shit and culture war, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, seriously, like, you could do just simple things, like if you just like make a triangle or something. And people who are conspiracy theorists are like, did you see that? Did you see? And like, dude, calm the fuck down. They're probably doing it to get a rise out of you anyway. Come on, calm down.
In the same institutions that their parents were raised and groomed in. That's how these bloodlines stay complete. That's how these bloodlines continue to breed. And that's how these bloodlines continue to contain power and teach the same exact occult teachings to one another. But I'm going to show you here these clips. Keep a close listen, because there's a few things going on here. One, they normalize this stuff with demons and ghosts and spirits. They constantly have been doing it. And of course, Howard Stern will talk about it like it's just normal. And keep in mind as well that Courtney Cox is telling multiple stories. She's talking about seeing literally the devil in Paris. And then she's talking about seeing ghosts in her home in Los Angeles. She also makes mention of Carole King, who used to own the house, which I'll mention and show you about her and her connection to witchcraft afterwards. But listen to this, just like it's normal that demonic entities are following her around.
I honestly don't really give that much of a shit about it any further than that. Aside from, wow, Courtney Cox looks fantastic. Damn, I want to know what her secret is. Holy shit. I'm fascinated by this. I really, really am. You know, I could not summon a fifth of a shit about celebrities like these people who are obsessed with celebrities being like these secret cabal of adrenochrome huffing satanic pedophiles. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm sure like a lot of celebrities are just totally fucked up and totally like vile and whatever. But like, I could not give a shit. I could not give a shit. But I do find it fascinating when people do, when they're like super hyper focused on shit. And I say that as somebody who watched like 5 hours of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. So, I mean, maybe I really can't be throwing any shade right now. I'm only human, guys. I'm only human. It's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to dwell too long on Call for an Uprising. This dude's a total douche. Super douche. And he likes to pick on other YouTubers, but I made a video calling out how much of a piece of shit he is, and he did not pick on me. I wonder why. That's so fascinating to me. Strange. I just slept on the couch? Nah, man, I actually slept really, really good today. Really, really, really good. But, yeah, then I dressed like a slob, because it's fashion. Lordy, 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 lordy. All right. Anyway, let's just move on to the next one, because I'm just raring to go, dude. I'm looking at how much we have, and I'm like, yes. Let's just roll. Let's roll with it. This is great. This is fantastic.
Hey guys, check this out right here. All right. You know, we talked about giants. This right here, I speculate, as in, from what I see, it is a giant toe. It's a toe of a giant. As you can see right here, this right here would be the nail. This would be the nail right there. You can see where the nail is. And here, see this indention right here? See that indention? That's where that artery went for the toe.
So, I'm very, very fascinated with people who see giants everywhere. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful. It's like one of my favorite fucking things these days is people who are super convinced that there were giants. And like as a kid growing up, I thought the idea of giants is super fucking neat. And like I dream about giants, and like I think I even wrote a couple of stories when I was a kid that about like giants and blah blah blah. It's like I get the appeal. And I even understand some of the things where people are like looking for evidence, but that's literally like a rock that somebody from this city put there, probably just to like protect a park or something in case somebody's car went out of control or something. And just like looking around, you're just like walking around, and you look over and you're like, that's a toe.
All right, you got an artery that went into the toe and supplied blood to the toe. You see the back of it?
Ooh, yeah.
All right, so basically, and there's another area right here. I don't know if you can see it. Another artery right here. So more than likely, this is where the blood came.
The blood
out of.
Yes.
Right here. And this is where the blood flowed in.
That's right.
All right, but this will be the toe of a giant. See this red right here?
Right.
That red is blood. All of that is blood. All right. What I did learn was wherever you see moss, it's where blood was, because moss feeds on blood.
Damn it.
All right. Moss feeds on area where blood is, which means that that blood is still pretty much active.
Oh, so the giant blood is actually still active. Astro Geek, if you, I need to find what we're talking about. I am going to make an announcement about it here in a second. I don't remember if you DM me on Discord or Twitter, but can you do it again just so it pops up at the top? So I guess if you find a rock that has moss on it, it must be growing from giant blood, I guess.
Alive. So this is the toe of a giant.
What kind of giant?
This is the toe of a giant.
Oh no, I found it.
Lived beings here on the planet. This is information that we have been deprived from, and this white man knows a lot of information, but he refused to tell us, and he didn't tell us in the history books about the giants. He gave us religion, though. He gave us politics.
Okay.
He gave us fake history.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But this is true history here. This was the toe of a once living being, a giant, which means that his foot was humongous, which means that he probably stood about 30, maybe 40, maybe 50 feet tall.
This is fantastic. This is great too, because Janie from Olive Gardens is so triggered about this. She had to text me just now. I'm so triggered by this dude talking about this rock as a rock hound. Janie, listen. It's not a rock. You can clearly see it is a toe. I don't make the rules, dude. I don't make the rules. I'm really sorry. But yeah, no, I did want to mention this. Astro Geek, thank you very much for reminding me and spending your money to do it too. Astro Geek has made a Wingnut Wiki. Yes. And it needs to be populated. So anybody who likes writing articles and shit like that and just kind of having fun with that sort of thing, which I do, I just need to finish this documentary so I can start writing some articles. You can get involved, and it's wingnutwiki.com. Just like it sounds, wingnutwiki.com. And that way we can maybe start to catalog some of the broader adventures of some of these fascinating people that we've been watching and kind of growing with throughout the years. Unfortunately, I'm going to use this opportunity to tell you some serious news. The Great Black Dragon is still alive as far as I know, but he's still not posting videos. So I know like there's several people, they message me every month and they're like, is he still around? Do we get a video of the Great Black Dragon? I'm like, as far as I know, he's still alive, but he did not make us any content. He did not bless us this month with some ancient wisdom and ranting about how he's going to kill Antifa once he becomes a giant lion-faced god. So, it's just one of those things. Now you're just spamming me. What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god. Jeannie says, toe fuck yourself. All right, that's good. It's good. It's very, very mature, Janie. Very mature. Go subscribe to Olive Gardens. Olive with a Y. Gardens with a Y instead of an E. All right, so in a similar vein, let's see if we can trigger Janie some more.
Okay, my outstanding friends, you might as well sit down now because you shall be on the floor momentarily.
Yes, it's Featherman. I'm going to have to make sure every time I click over to a video that I pull their audio all the way down because Jesus Christ. This is nuts. All right, here we go.
This is a Scorpio Zilla. And this is Scorpio Zilla's eye. And Scorpio Zilla runs all the way a long ways. This is where his shoulder begins. Let's back out from Scorpio Zilla. Of course, this is his face, and most dragons have a big bump on their nose, which Scorpio does. And he runs all the way, until his scorpion tail becomes evident.
Amazing. Amazing. Scorp Zilla. Scorp fucking Zilla. I don't know what a Scorp Zilla is supposed to be. Apparently, this is supposed to be a dragon, I guess. And what's fascinating about this, too, is... So, do you know what we're looking at? So, this up here is that island chain coming off of Alaska. It's upside down. Well, it's in space. Nothing's really upside down. But you know what I mean. This is Alaska, Canada, and this is, like, the United States going all the way down, and then, like, way over here is Baja. Like... This belief that he has that this was a giant dragon. We're talking about a dragon that, like, probably fuck, I don't even know how long that would. That's insane. That is absolutely bizarre to me. Anyway, let's go.
Back here. That's his scorpion tail.
Wow.
Now, what happened to his scorpion tail when he died? Well, it seems to have a little ejecta. Ejecta. You see that? This is like ejecta juice coming out of the...
What the fuck is ejecta juice?
Zilla's tail. Now, you see how this is like... And then it's exactly perfectly heighted. And this drops down a mile or more. We're up here...
No. Don't drift away from that. You can't just say something like that and then walk away. That's fucking bizarre. What the fuck? That's tripping me out. Are you talking that, like, his scorpion tail, like, ejaculated some venom? Or are you talking about, like, maybe it ejaculated, like, some or ejected some, like, poopy? Or is it, like, some spunk? Is it the jism? The jism? Is it skeet? What is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is ejected juice? You can't just drop it in the... Oh my god, come on. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. You can't just do that to people.
We're at minus 3,500 feet approximately. Here we're at minus 10,700 feet. So it's over a mile deep from here to there. That's how big Scorpzilla's scorp is. Now, so let's follow his tail all the way back. So we got Scorpzilla's tail going back, all the way up his body, all his whatever, feathers or wings or whatever, all the way up to Scorpzilla's head, which is up here, and Scorpzilla's eye, which is here, and his bumpy nose, which is there. Now,
that's California.
Let's take a look at his digestive system, because anything that lives has to have a digestive system.
Oh my god.
And the crazy thing is, my name is Spur, and his anus is also named Mount Spur. That right there is literally a rectum.
What the fuck is happening?
This right here.
Oh my god!
If you, let me move this a little bit so that it makes a little more, well, it's good enough. You see this?
We're currently trying to look at his
This is the
butthole.
tube coming straight out. It literally is a tube. You see the tube? This here.
Roger, I think you get in trouble for showing exposed butthole on YouTube. I'm just saying, buddy.
This is just more, shadow. But this is the architecture of that tube. It runs right up there, just like a cannon shooting out of it. And when this thing goes off, it spits all its goop down into here. Right there. And I think to me, it looks like every time it pooped, it made another one of these squirters.
Listen, as somebody who also can make squirters, I appreciate this content. This might be my new favorite video of all time. This is wonderful. I have not watched this video this far. I only watched like the first minute, and I was like, oh, this is gold. Yeah, it's going in. This is great.
Oh, this is like in the side of your intestines. You have these little pinchers that pinch it and squirt it out. And that is coming right out of Mount Spur. And all this is right at the end of its digestive system. You see these colors? Whenever you see colors like this, and all these different little lakey colors, you are in a digestive system. And then you have to try to figure it out from there. But it'll always
like a maze. You gotta find your way out of the digestive system.
There it is right there, and there's the poop.
Oh. There's the poop.
All right, so now, that was just the start of the day. All right, so don't forget, this is the newly found Scorpio Zilla. And there's his head right up here. Now, I've got a tag over here because I was looking at the Colorado River. Now, this Scorpio Zilla is a very, very, very large creature.
Yeah.
Has all the giant dragons.
Yeah.
Basically. Now, all right, so that's pretty good right there. Now, what do we have here? Scorpio Zilla's head is over here.
Yeah.
All right, that's the west coast of the United States. Now, what did I peg here? Where do you see this? This I found very interesting.
I can't wait. I need to know. I need to know.
To look at some things out in this area. And I know that the Colorado River is in desperate trouble. And I can tell you what, this is, again, these are digestive systems. Now, I don't know if the Earth is actually literally a living creature and all this water and everything is running out of it like veins and arteries and so forth, and we're killing the Earth, which we are. Fracking and all this stuff, they're killing the Earth, no question whatsoever. If it was alive, it's not much longer for this world. Now, so where are we going to look? We want to look at this Colorado River. And where did it come from? Where the hell did Colorado start? So I'm going up back, and I get it to this area.
I got to know.
And I say, well, it's a pretty good amount of water. And you see the different colors? Something's squirting out some other crazy color.
Oh,
you got this crazy color up here. Okay. This is all digestive system as well. Now, I believe this is the reabsorptive area that is pulling back waters from body tissues, which is exactly what happens in your rectum and so forth. Now, where did it come from? Well, we can see there's a lot of biological...
Well, look, Roger knows all there is to know about rectums, okay? So I'm just going to say this dude has to be a troll. He's not. No. Mud Fossil University, this dude's not a troll. This is like his whole life. His whole life is doing this stuff, and I'm here for it 100%. I love it so fucking much. I could literally watch this whole fucking video right now, and I wouldn't even give a shit. It just would be so good. But it's Roundup. We got to keep moving. We got to keep moving. We gave it over 5 minutes just because it was that good of a video. Holy shit. All right. Seth Look says it's not a toe. It's one of a giant's nards. Ooh. Nim says the Great Black Dragon does not have time to make content for his mortals. That's true. I'm very upset about that. Very upset. Roger is an anal expert. That's true. Bless Roger. He's wonderful. I love him. BCB says, I'm next to a loud washing machine. I could have sworn he said Squirrel Zilla. So disappointed to learn I was wrong. That would have been a totally different spin on it. And, yeah, that would be interesting. Violet the Witch says, love you, Daddy Jeff. Want to give a shout out to my boyfriend, Ben. Hey, Ben. Who introduced me to you a few years ago. Your vids greatly helped me save my younger siblings from my anti-vax mom. Blow him a kiss for me. Mwah. That one's for you, Ben. Good choice in YouTube content. Cosmic Cadet says, Mount Rectum. And Jason T says, Daddy Jeff, first time donating, but this must be said, my geology brain is dying from this. Please help. Well, I promise you there are no more geology wingnuts. We're moving on into different dimensions. Is that a good segue? No, not really. We're moving on into new and different types of content. I'm not sure how much of, well, I'm gonna save that one. Yeah, let's move on to this one. Let's go truly cosmic right now. We're gonna hear the story of the Rainbow Warriors, the apocalypse. A change is coming.
This is a message to all the light warriors on Earth. You are also known as the Rainbow Warriors.
Oh yeah, don't forget. This is the lady that told the story about how she was like walking down the street and then she all of a sudden had a psychic battle with demons trying to vaccinate her. It was fucking awesome. That was a great video. So
you are here on Earth because you knew the darkness took over control up to the 8D dimension. You are here to see through the Matrix. You are here to bring back justice. You are here to bring back truth. You are fully protected. You are not here to fail. And you will not fail.
Shout out to my rainbow warriors out there. What? Represent?
You are here for the end times. Come on.
Wow. She's got some pipes on her. How does somebody get that good of sound from a phone? Because this is recorded on TikTok, so it was probably made with her phone. But wow, that is pretty incredible. No jokes. I got no jokes for this. I think that is just genuinely, legitimately impressive. That's cool. Fuck yeah. Let's give her like another 20 seconds or so. This is pretty great. That was wonderful. That was really good. It's just a reverb filter. Yeah, but even you can't. The thing is, though, like filters are one thing, but unless you actually have like some good ability to have some projection and whatnot, filters can only go so far. I think she's a pretty damn good singer. I like it. I think it's good. Reverb hides a lot. That might be why the quality of it sounds better. But yeah. Yeah, I dig it. I think it's interesting. All right. Jason Sanders says, what's your favorite Twilight Zone episode? Mine is Monsters Are Due on Maple Street. Mine is, and I think it's a Twilight Zone. I'm pretty sure. It's the one where the guy hates fucking people, and then he wakes up one morning and everybody's gone. And he's like, yes, now I have all the time to read all of my books, and I can be alone, and I don't have to deal with anybody. And then his glasses break, and now he can't read. And that was just like this weird existential horror. I think that was a Twilight Zone, and it was really, really good, really fantastic. That's the one that always sticks out in my mind every time I think about Twilight Zone. Grendel S. Rage says, will there be pee-pee or jelly juice? There's no jelly juice. There will be some Jillian. And there will be pee. Oh, yes. There will be pee. Of course there's going to be pee. It's a Roundup. For some, as long as people are still drinking their pee for some weird fucking reason, I'm going to keep showing it because it's fucking weird and hilarious. If they could just stop. And I would actually be really, really okay with that. I would be super okay. If everybody just stopped drinking their pee, I would actually be... That would be a good thing for me. Enough time at last, I think is what it is. It's called Time Enough. Time Enough. Yeah. Time Enough. Yes, thank you. Why am I dressed like the Tiger King? Somebody has to. All he can do right now is wear prison jumpsuits. Fucking Carol Baskin. Fed her husband to a tiger. Derek Gaines says this new Final Fantasy 14 opening seems kind of sussy. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. And KIGF says, thank you for showing me all the dragon scorpion juices and buttholes, but the real question is, does Scorp Zilla eat giants? I would imagine that was probably when Scorp Zilla... But when Scorp Zilla was alive and roaming the earth, he had a pretty stable diet of eating giants. What else could he eat? All right, let's keep going. I got something fun for you. Here we go.
Obviously, I'm doing many things in once. I've got the Rife machine, which is so powerful under my armpits. And I remembered, I always leave my Emf Shielding Hats around. Got 2 of them. I had loads and I've lost a load of them. Or let me say, some of my friends have never given me back the ones that I've lended. But anyway, I've ended up with 2. And I know that these Emf Shielding Hats are powerful, legit, and they do really shield you. This one shields you from 99.9% of all the 5G out there. and we're constantly being bombarded.
Holy shit, the fucking lights in my studio just flickered super fucking hard. Holy shit, are we still good? I think we're still good. I am hyper paranoid about making sure that, like, everything stays running because, like, that last Roundup, February, I think it was, we had all those, like, connection issues and shit like that. Yeah. That was scary. Fuck. Dude, I don't know if you guys saw the flicker. Did you guys see the flicker in chat? You see things, like, go fucking weird? That was crazy. Yeah. No, he is a very strange little hobbit, and he apparently has an EMF shielding beanie.
By Wi-Fi, and as soon as I ever put this on, I felt my breath slow down. That's why I was sold on them. That's why I don't wear them 24/7, but when I remember, I put them on, and my breath slows down. But it's not just like mitigation from EMFs that we're constantly bombarded by. And by the way, even in the middle of nowhere, where there's much less EMFs, this slows. I've weared it in the middle of nowhere, whereas apparently there's no EMFs, and I've had my breath slow down. So apparently the whole world is full of EMFs, and there's levels. I'm at one of the worst levels in the city.
The entire planet has an electromagnetic field. It's generated by the spinning of the core of the Earth, and it's what keeps all of this shit from whacking into our fucking planet and destroying all of us. Yes. I'm sorry, but this EMF shit that these people keep fucking peddling all the fucking time, every chance I get, I will always say this over and over and over again. Anytime somebody is like, you know, you need to watch out for the EMF radiation, man. You need to watch out for this, blah, 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 blah. The planet is the largest EMF generator around. The whole fucking planet. It's a fucking EMF generator. You can't hide from that unless you leave the planet. And then you got a whole lot of other fucking problems. But you say, I've got to protect against these EMFs, but apparently there's EMFs everywhere. Yeah, no shit, genius. What the fuck? It's a whole planet. It's a whole... I'm sorry, that just really drives me fucking nuts. It drives me absolutely fucking bananas. Yeah, you like even if for some reason we shut off all the machines, we would still be dealing with electromagnetic fields passing through our bodies constantly. So fucking what? So fucking what? So fucking what? It's absolutely weird. All right. Anyway, that's Harry Matadine being ridiculous. Wait, what is this? The fuck? What is this one? Can we oh fuck. Okay. So, Steven Rodriguez, previously on the Roundup, he used to be the guy that would stick a bunch of, like, acupuncture needles and shit in his face and claim that he could cure all sorts of shit. And, like, he's got some very, very strange ideas. Well, this isn't him getting kicked out of Walmart again, although he really likes to do that. This is him having an epic confrontation with a free library. I'm not joking. Here you go. Enjoy.
Walking through my neighborhood, School 37, George Washington Carver. It's supposed to be a Montessori school now, but kids have no idea what they are, why they're here. All these books are worthless because we not supposed to be writing books.
Oh,
it's
books
matriarchal. Matriarchal means everything is stored in grandma's mind. So, can we save the planet? Environmentalist manifesto.
Writing books are bad because everything is contained within our grandmom's brain, and that's where we should get all of our knowledge. This man has an MD? Yes, he does. Yes, he was a legit medical doctor. I don't know if he officially lost his medical degree. Like like he was stripped from his ability to practice or whatever. But I know he just doesn't practice at all anymore. Like for a while, he was trying to like tell people how to get into like stabbing themselves, and he was like performing really dangerous acupuncture because it wasn't acupuncture. He would take an acupuncture needle and you're just supposed to stick it a little bit in the skin, he would take that shit and he would stab it an inch into somebody's spinal column and start sawing in there. And like, it was fucked up. It was super gross. It was so weird. But I don't think he practices at all anymore because I haven't seen him make any videos. Yeah, he lost his mind for sure. Anyway, this is fascinating.
The problem is you are in the problem, trying to analyze the problem, but you can't see yourself as the problem. That's human. Who is this? So that entity doesn't really exist because we only exist in our heads.
So Alice Bell is not a real person because we only exist in our own brains. Got it.
Little free library, worthless. If no child understands who they are, what they are.
It's so great that he just like found a little free library and he's just sitting there like fucking around in it and just talking shit while recording a video. This is so weird and fascinating to me.
Why they're here and the destructive power of technology.
Wait for it.
All this is worthless. Grandmas don't need that. Grandmas need tender loving care.
Yeah.
Raw resources so grandmas can do what grandmas can do. All this is, what I'm saying is all etched in history books. Jacob Bernowski for one. Janet G. Travell for two. And my book. I think I've sold maybe 30 copies. The most important work in existence. C'est la vie. Humans will be humans until the end of time. And I'm out of time. I don't care no more about little girls being tortured and tormented in jails by their own parents. C'est la vie.
What? What? Holy shit. Wow. That ending, man. That ending. You need to read his book? Wouldn't that be interesting? When's a homeowner coming out and shooing him off? Well, he's outside of a school. Like, he stands around outside of, like, schools and women's clinics and, like, weird places and just, like, rants and raves and, like, screams at people and shit. It's really fucking weird. Really crazy. The vest is too much. Well, he doesn't want to get hit by a car. You know, I can see it. I get it. I understand. I'm on team Steven Rodriguez. I'm not. I'm not at all. Okay. Yeah. All right. So KIGF. Thank you for showing all the Dragon Scorp. Oh no, I already read that. Shit, I got way ahead of myself. All right, let's just keep moving because I am so ready for this. So ready for this. This is fantastic. It's time for Farside, everybody. Time for Farside. Let's go!
Vladimir Putin and his inner circle. This project started with the Russian invasion of Ukraine. It just did not seem rational in any logically oriented sense of the word. Ukraine was not threatening Russia, and the invasion cost Russia an enormous amount in terms of international prestige, its economy, and even its concern about NATO.
You know, it's true. It doesn't make any sense if you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. But anyway, go ahead.
A defense alliance that previously was struggling for a reason to exist. Quite a few people have even questioned if President Putin is mentally stable. Basically, the entire Ukrainian war thing has been confusing to just about everyone.
All right, the more I am in the subject's mind, I'm getting senses of another subject in the subject's mind, like he's definitely being influenced by someone else. The image I'm getting of the subject kind of, in his mind, I'm seeing this subject like
What are you drawing?
And this is just an ethereal body.
Okay. An ethereal...
But this is the person inside, subject. A's mind.
That is a poop emoji. Why is there a poop emoji inside of Vladimir Putin's mind? What the fuck? Chat? Am I the only one that's seeing this? Hang on. That is a poop emoji. Why is there poop why is there a poop emoji? Not that Putin has shit for brains, which, I mean, you know. But why would he have a poop emoji inside his brain? I do not understand. Am I the only one who's seeing this? I gotta know. Oh, because he's got a potty? Maybe he just really needs to pinch a loaf or something like that? I guess. Is the whole entire Ukraine crisis because he just can't poop? Alien snowman? Maybe. I don't know, man. It's freaking me out. He's poo-poo brain.
Well, one of Farsight's previous projects, Human Leadership Has Been Compromised, focused on how certain extraterrestrials have managed to manipulate the minds of various leaders. Now, in that project, we focused on Catholic popes. But the idea was more general, and if this could happen to a pope, it could happen to any human leader. So it was natural for us to wonder if this type of manipulation could also be involved in the situation with President Putin. Now, let me be clear that we at Farsight have no desire or intention to demonize any human leadership, including President Putin.
Please don't nuke us,
We just wanted
Putin.
to find out if he is acting all on his own or if there
I
has been...
forgot you were streaming. Take my penance money. Sadly can't stay as still dealing with my kidney stones, although the COVID is gone. And your monthly English place name Chiswick, pronounced Chiswick.
I'm going to have to look at that. I'll have to look and see if I can figure out how exactly that's supposed to be. But I'm very, very, very disappointed in you. Daddy is displeased. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. I'm glad you showed up. Glad to see you. English place name Chiswick, pronounced Chiswick. Yeah, it's like Chiswick. Chiswick. But it's Chiswick. Well, why have the W then? Why have the W? Look, I'm sorry. Britoids, I need you to answer this for me. Why do you just put unnecessary consonants in your place names? Like, you don't do that with the language. Wait. Knight. You did this to us. Okay. All right. Well, fuck. Whatever. All right. Anyway. Fuck it. Moving on. Oh, yeah. We got to keep going with this. Let's go.
Some level of manipulation with respect to his thinking process and his emotions. And if President Putin is being manipulated, we wanted to know by whom.
Okay, so Subject B seems to have a very stressed out mind, and it seems to have like a huge number of these like weird looking non-physical beings or non-physical subjects.
He's dreaming of jelly beans.
That are sort of like a bee's nest, sort of hiving around Subject B's mind. And they all have these like connectors that are connecting them to Subject B. And
they look like cartoon sperms. Is he a coomer? Does he have cum brain? Vladimir Putin has cum brain.
And they're all doing sort of the same thing that we saw the other non-physical subject doing. They're like yanking him in directions. They're like manipulating his thoughts, and his mind just feels really stressful.
You see, if President Putin can be manipulated with respect to a major war, then it should be clear that any human leader can be manipulated. No leader is safe.
No shit. What the fuck? Why would that be a revelation to you? Like, these are the people that talk about, like, how there's this, like, galactic federation of these incredibly advanced fucking alien beings and shit. And they're like, isn't it crazy? Because, like, maybe, like, the human leadership could be, like, controlled or something. No shit! No shit! How is that a surprise? These fucking aliens can travel faster than light. They can change their fucking appearances and shit. They can engage in, like, weird genetic aberration and experiments that could, in some people's cases, say that they created the entire human race. They do all these crazy fucking things. They got teleporters. They got laser, phaser, wazer. But did you know that they might also manipulate people in power? That's a little far-fetched, don't you think? Calm down. Jesus fucking Christ. The acting is not selling it on this one. I'm sorry. It's just not. Low rent Space Neil Breen, whatever. Fuck. Yeah, just not doing it for me. I'm sorry. All right, let's move on. We are now going to tap into Chung Fu. We need to see what the majestic Chung Fu has to say for us. Chung Fu, of course, is an ascended master, a spiritualist from long ago, who is now in this lady.
Hey, welcome everybody. It's been a minute since we've been with you all.
Hi.
And it's a pleasure to be back again.
Hi.
So, keep building your spiritual muscles. That is our topic for this week's live stream. And
Hey. That looks like an old white chick. That's Chung Fu. That is the most advanced spiritual master from China ever, reincarnated into a woman named Sally. Have some respect.
just to let you know that our beloved friend is rebuilding the kitchen downstairs and my studio, so we will hear a bit of noise, but we're going to carry on amidst the chaos. We're going to carry on. So if you hear any drilling or banging, just put it out of your mind and just carry on. So yeah, we are going live on Wednesday, which is not our normal time.
Need more spiritual lube? Man, okay. Yeah, no, you convinced me. The reason why I find Chung Fu so fascinating, I don't think that they are actually intending to be immensely fucking racist. And like, look, but it is. It really, 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 really is. It really super is. Sally does not speak Mandarin or Cantonese. And at one point she'll talk and she'll say things in a language. I wonder if she'll do it. Here, hang on. Let's see.
But amidst the chaos, we're just carrying on and doing our best. So
yeah, like you do, of course.
We hope that some of you managed to come and join us today live. We see one person's just popped on. Hello, welcome.
Hello, yes.
And as ever, if you're fresh upon this video for the first time, please do give the video a like.
She's not singing in
give
any
the video
Chinese
a share.
language.
And if you feel that you'd like to subscribe to our channel and support the teachings of Ascended Master Chung Fu.
Yes, of course. Support the teachings of
every
Ascended
subscription
Master Kung
helps
Fu.
the channel grow.
All right. I want to see if she'll speak in her language.
All of this.
Shut up.
We've really been put through the mill the last few months. We've been living in.
Here we go. That's not Mandarin. It's not Cantonese. Oh boy. Oh, Sally. And then eventually she starts actually talking like a real person, so.
Greetings. Greetings, Jerome.
Greetings, Master.
Welcome. Those who are here and those who come forward later, for me it is all in one time. For I am present beyond time. I am Chung Fu. It is such a delight to come forward. I call here into this temple of light all your guides and helpers, family relations and ancestors.
Oh, yes, thank you very much. Like, that is the most racist shit I have ever seen in my fucking life. Sally from Essex, what are you doing? Calm thy fucking titties. You are not an ascended Chinese master.
I call in all the angelic beings and all the deities, all the ascended beings and the great council of the light.
Oh, yes, the great ascended council of the light. It's so racist, dude.
Hearts
it's
the
so fucking
presence
racist.
of all beloveds who come.
All right, I'm done. I can't fucking do this anymore. I just fucking can't. Huh?
Was she channeling Dr. Moonby?
She wasn't. No, she was not channeling Dr. Moonby.
I heard beloveds.
Yes, my beloveds. Hello. How you doing? How you feeling?
Try that.
Try what? Try this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, try it.
That's really fucking good. What is that?
Applejack, apple blossom bitters, peach snapple, and the ginger beer.
Is no vodka in that? Oh.
Applejack Daniels.
That is.
Hi, gorgeous.
Yummy.
This is my first live, and I wanted to send some support. Love you, Jeff, and your videos. I've been watching you for years and can't get enough. Thanks for the entertainment and knowledge. I'm sending love your way.
Well, thank you so much, Michael. I think it's Michael. Thank you so much. That's very, very sweet of you.
My shorts are see-through.
Are your shorts see-through? Oh yeah, they fucking are. That's crazy.
So there you go. Leg syndrome.
Hollow leg syndrome. Yeah. Here you go.
Okay. Also, Christine is on her way, and Dave is at Walmart right now getting barbecue supplies.
Sweet.
And pork chop might.
We're gonna end up having a barbecue like once the roundup is over. So.
And can I, before you do stuff, can we toast to pork chop?
Oh wait. Did pork chop died? So we have a friend, and she was a sweet pie, and her name was Pork Chop. This is a person. She was a hardcore punk rocker chick, so that's why her name was Pork Chop. But that's sad. Not surprising, but sad. Here.
Mem's pants make her look like her legs are detached from the rest of her.
Maybe they are. To pork chop, everybody.
That's why I switched to cocktails instead of claw.
Yeah, no, I understand. All right. So here's yours.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I get the dying old man. Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure that was extra loud, the banging around. I don't know about you guys, but like seriously, every single time we do a roundup, Brother Sage looks like he is in worse health than he did the roundup before that, and I legit am concerned that he's not gonna last for very long on this earth because he has a diet of urine. All right.
Zindabad, which is
that super loud for anybody else? That's very loud.
Use the volume control on the actual YouTube video itself.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been having issues with it. Yeah.
Hindu Sanskrit that means, I think it's Hindi, yeah. That means long live Shivambu. By the way, today manifested a whole bunch of stuff, and let's take a drink and go for a walk. I'll tell you what I just saw in the back of a car.
I have to hold up my sun hat. Sorry. Why? Why are you whimpering? Why are you whimpering?
I'm at the cemetery. Because, you know what Dr. Wallach said, dead doctors don't lie. Now, there's little teeny sticky thorny things in this grass. Oh, there they are. It's from the pine tree over there. Hey, buddy. So we're going to walk and talk to Jesus. But I just was...
Why were you whimpering? I don't understand. Were you whimpering or were there moans? I'm so confused right now.
Behind a car, And the bumper sticker on the top of the window, the back window, behind the driver's side said, "Drink pee!" exclamation point. We were at a red light. I had just enough time to run over to him. His window was down. It was some hippie with bumper stickers all over the place. But that one I could see. And I gave him my business card. It says, urine therapy does a body good, Shivambu.org. I said, let's talk about urine therapy sometime. Gave him the card. And as I went to my car, him and the brothers, they were all in the car, were throwing me peace signs. I'm going, yeah.
Why did you give them your business card if they have a bumper sticker that already says drink pee? Clearly, they already drink the pee-pee. You don't need to give them a sales pitch. They're just as crazy as you are. You should save your business cards for us not crazy people. Right? Like, what? Oh my God, this man is losing his mind, and I am losing mine trying to decipher his pee-pee code.
Yeah, you know what I know. We know.
You did this to me.
So that was very amazing. Did I post that picture? I grabbed a picture. It didn't get close enough. Would have been nice to be able to catch the statement or website that was under that statement that said drink pee. It's been a rock and roll
Just gotta
day.
drink pee.
But now we're going to get humble. We're going to get humble. We're going to get down on our knees, but not here. No, this is not the humble spot. The humble spot is by the masters. Over there, the master of light himself, Yeshua. Anybody ever heard of him? Matt, I was behind a car and had a bumper sticker that said...
That's how I'm gonna... When Matt comes home.
Yeah, when your cousin comes home.
That's how we should both just like...
Matt!
Address him. Matt!
Matt! Fantastic.
Like sheep.
Like sheep. Yes, indeed. Yes. Here, keep going. A little bit more.
Drink pee. What are the odds? Do I look like I've got pee on my face? Why do I keep attracting all these pee people?
It's weird. It's a mystery.
It's a pisser, but, someone's got to do it. So I'm here with my buddy Yeshua.
Zing!
He's got a heart of gold.
Aw, and you're getting pee all over him.
That's because he drinks his pee. You don't mind if I get some love from Brother Jesus, do you guys?
Why is he feeling
I'm going to go up here and hang out with this guy right here for a second. If you want to get to the consciousness and to the resonance and to the octave of the Christ,
drink a pee.
It's okay to ask for a little bit of help. Jesus, help me up. Give me look, he's 8 foot tall, and then there's a platform here that's about 2 feet. So we'll just say, Jesus, lend me a hand. Lend me a hand. That's a good hand right there. Now I need to get behind you so I can get it. I got a Jesus hug. It's a good day. So I've got an organizer now, 2 of them in San Diego, a couple that's...
I would like to address the question of, do I look like I have pee all over my face? Yes. Yes, you do, Brother Sage. You look like you have pee all over you. Especially since you were chugging it at the beginning of the video.
Schmeared. Yeah, schmeared.
I wonder if he uses it as sunscreen.
Yeah, I think he said that before in the past. Yeah, I think so.
So then, yes.
Well, thank you, baby. I won't torture you any longer. Until the next time I need you. Yeah. Hey, you. Mwah. You're the best.
I'm gonna go sit in the hammock again.
Memory holiday, everybody. Yeah, she set up the hammocks because it's actually warm enough to have them out and about. And it's very, very, very nice out there. Very nice. But before we can enjoy the hammock, we got some work to do. Let's do it. Let's go like this. All right. What do we got? And if you guys are curious if it was a conscious decision for me to torture my wife with a Brother Sage video, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yes, he bathes in pee. He washes his feet in pee. He everything pee. So much pee. So much pee. You're in the reincarnation of Jeebus. I can turn whiskey into urine. Dude, that's amazing. So can I. Does that mean we're both Jesus? Are we twin souls? Like, this is serious. Colorado biker, I feel like right now we're connected. We're connected, you see? You told me a truth. You told me a powerful, powerful truth. And that truth resonates with my truth. I, too, regularly turn whiskey into pee. We're like brothers. That's all there is to it. We're brothers. It's official. It's official. It's going in the history books. Simple as that. All right. Anyway. Yes, I saw your comment, even though you put it 3 times. All right. So let's do that. You hate the pee-pee videos? Well, we're not going to have anything gross for a little while, but, like, that was pretty fucking tame for pee-pee videos, okay? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Thank you again, Michael. Woolly, wait, let me make sure I'm getting everybody. I don't want to lose anybody's dono. And also, thank you guys very much for your donos. I really appreciate it. To be quite honest, like, the Roundup is, like, the only time I make money on this channel anymore. Because YouTube has shit on me with the algorithm. Because basically, if you cover pseudoscience and, like, debunk kind of stuff like that, puts you in the same algorithm as the people who are trying to promote that stuff. It's very depressing, but I'm going to keep doing it because I believe in it. So, fucking whatever. Willier says, hey, Jeff, I hope I'm not too late to the Roundup. It's midnight here in Italy, but I'll gladly stay for a while. How's everyone feeling tonight? I feel fucking great. I wish I could remember. I knew a great phrase in Italian, but I can't remember it. It was something about squirrels and nut humping, and I can't remember it now. But I love Italy, and I stayed at the Venetian when I went to Vegas, and it was great. Every time that we would walk through the Venetian and the Palazzo to go to our room, anytime we would like come around to something that was like a recreation of like Naples or something like that, we would walk through going because we wanted to celebrate and embrace beautiful Italian culture. As incredibly ignorant Americans that we are. But thank you, buddy. I love you. And I'm glad you're sticking with me for a little bit. Let's see. Alphabet Soup 3000. Thank you again for that. Appreciate you. And Levad NZ says, got a hysterectomy for severe adenomyosis on Wednesday at age 26. I'm going to have a photo of my uterus printed on a cushion cover for easy punching. I already have the printer lined up. That sounds fantastic. I like your sense of style and your sense of humor. That's fucking fantastic. That's great. All right, let's do this. We'll see Memory again. I have one more that I have to torture her with at some point. Let's hear what Jillian has to say. This is an interesting video. Biotech Babe sent me this. Said, the answer is in the anus. Now, I got to be honest with you guys. I don't give a shit about Jillian anymore. Because she's not really... She's just making her wacky videos, and, like, that's cool, and so, like, I'll look at her wacky videos and things like that, but for the most part, I just don't really care anymore, because as long as she's not trying to convince other people to forego, like, their cancer treatments, which she's not anymore, good on you, but every now and then, including this video, something fantastic happens. And it took watching this video 14 minutes in to really find it, but... It's brilliant, and it reminds me all over again why she was so special to me. So here we go.
Fine, but the more I gain more intelligence from the new viruses, and I don't have my hemorrhoids anymore. I don't have the yeast infections. I don't have the constipation. It's, not really.
That's fantastic. You gain more knowledge from your. You gain knowledge. I have not fallen out of love with Jillian. It's just I don't have a reason to like be laser focused on her anymore. Now that you have adapted and learned from the new viruses, you don't have your hemorrhoids anymore or your yeast infection. That's good. We're not divorcing. Not divorcing.
I'm fine with all that. Sometimes things get stuck. I'll take care of it, whatever. But I don't have the UTIs. I don't have any of the rashes. All that's gone. And so then when I feel these viruses, it's just the fatigue and the blowing of the nose.
Okay.
Sneezing, watching my dog sneeze, or the mucus come out of her back end.
What?
So I'll just gain more intelligence.
Listen, I just keep pooping and I just keep getting smarter. That's all there is to it, guys.
But yeah, I'll gain more intelligence, yes, and then I will make more connections. But I think I made the last connection because that was the secret that I was holding within, that I was too afraid to tell people. I told some people like through private message, maybe I might have.
Shit.
But yeah, you got to do the digital method, or I said it somehow, somewhere. You got to pull that shit out. Literally, you got to pull that shit out.
What?
But now there's nothing hidden.
What? No.
You guys know
What?
it all. You guys have the key to everything. Now you understand what antiquity is. Bunch of assholes. Now you know why they're called the Anunnaki. Giants are one big asshole.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there were giants on this earth, and they were one big asshole.
Wait. We know that there were giants. We found their toes, and they were the major food supply for Scorpio Zilla. So we knew that, but wait, so giants were also buttholes, or are you just saying like giants were just big jerks?
Are we the little T cells and B cells that came out of the ass of the giants? Probably. Were we the asteroids that came out of their ass? Are we in some giant's, seriously, are we in some giant's rectum right now?
I kind of know that feeling. Like, like say you're a 40-year-old man and you're just kind of like reliving your youth and whatnot, and you go out and you want to go and binge like some candy or something, make yourself feel better about the existential dread of getting older, and then you see like a bottle of Boone's Farm, but you know, like you can drink straight whiskey. You could drink half a fifth of straight whiskey to yourself, and you'd be totally functional. So you get five of those Boone's Farm, and you chug those, all 5 bottles, within 15 minutes. And then you have yourself an existential cry session, whereupon you start tearing apart all of your old photo albums. And you cry yourself into a puddle of tears. This didn't happen. I'm just fucking around. Boone's Farm is disgusting. Fuck that.
Like little cells cleaning up after ourselves.
I don't even know why I went on that tangent.
Microbes that are out there in a bigger situation.
Yeah. Sure.
You don't even know. But we know how many simulations there were because we see it in all the allegories.
Right. All the allegories tell us how many simulations there were, but you don't know if you're trapped inside of a giant asshole. You might. You don't know. You sitting there at home right now, judging this video, thinking like, I'm not in a giant asshole. You don't know. You don't know. You could be. I fucking love this video.
Then you realize those people back then, Gilgamesh and Zeus and Hera and Athena, they were no different than you and me and Angelina Jolie.
You, me, and Angelina Jolie. It's funny you mentioned that, Jillian. I always think of Angelina Jolie when I watch her videos.
Brad Pitt, Jason Momoa, all the stars. Albert Einstein was no different than Socrates.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. All stuck in a giant's butthole.
How did Socrates know his stuff? Remember I asked, how does Socrates know all the Socratic method? It wasn't like one day he just woke up and now he knows this. No, he was taught by someone, by who, what, where, when, by some women, supposedly. That was the only thing I found is like, who taught Socrates? Some woman from somewhere, who knows where.
Nah, obviously it was a grandmother, because he was making the horrible choice of trying to write books, and that all knowledge comes from grandma's brain, grandma's memory. We learned that. We learned this, guys. So we know the Hippocratic method. I like how she just was sneaking in, like talking about the digital method, which in Jillian speak, the digital method is when you can't poop, so you quite literally stick your fingers up your butt and like quite literally pull the poop out of your body. That's the digital method. I like how she just like tossed that in there and she's like, wink, wink, nod, nod. You know what I'm talking about. Like, and like, no, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Nobody knows better than me. I am Jillian's longest running, not supporter. What would be a good term? Like, because like I think I know more about Jillian and Jillian's practices than anybody who's stuck with her and actually thinks that she knows what she's talking about. Like, yeah, no, I speak Jillianese. All right, let's do a Willier says giving you an extra donation because fuck YouTube's algorithm. Also, a little trivia fact: the. Thank you. Don't worry about that. It's fine. I'm good. That was just a random little slip up and bitching about YouTube. That's okay. All right. Let's get an exhibition of fantastic physical prowess. Here we go.
She goddamn finished. You ain't never so dope. Wait a goddamn minute.
Yeah! It's the general, bros. Peace be from this video right here is about how I got my special. This is one of my mini special. I've made up many special moves, you feel me? So when you hear that, I got my special, just know something's coming. But this is one of my mini special moves. One of my specials I've been practicing for the start. Stop playing on my top.
So, like with any mortal combatant or any street fighter, I'm a documentarian. Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah. Crazed observer, maybe historian. I'm a Jillian historian. Like with any mortal combatant or street fighter, young Pharaoh does have secret moves. Usually down, cycle up to forward, and X, I think, is usually that sort of thing. But yeah, let's see his extra special fighting moves.
You feel me? Hit that Anakin on. Now a lot of y'all niggas. Let me slide to the camera. A lot of y'all niggas never played Jedi Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. So I don't know what to tell y'all niggas, but y'all don't know about Jedi Power Battles. Or y'all niggas never played Revenge of the Sith, obviously. So that's just what it is. But anyway, I got my special. Let me.
Oh, okay. So this is Jedi and or Sith powered fighting moves. So let's enjoy this. This should be interesting.
The baseball slide on y'all niggas real quick. Now hold on. All right, here we go. Let's go.
And yes, that is a lightsaber. He has a toy lightsaber.
Yeah! I got my fish!
I'm gonna be honest. I could do that. Easy. I do that every day. It's totally fine. I would do it now, but I don't feel like it. Obviously, the dude's in pretty decent shape, but I'm getting real Yes, Sir Daniel. Yes, exactly. Star Wars kid vibes in the fucking chat, man. What the fuck? Let's go.
Special move. Let's go.
Number 2, totally different than the one in the beginning. Let's go. What chow chicka chow chicka chow. I'm pretty impressed too. Not gonna say I'm not. Oh, he just tossed the lightsaber. What? This is supposed to be your lightsaber moves.
Light footwork.
Light footwork. Okay. Super Star Wars kid vibes. Super Star Wars kids vibes. Yeah. Nah, he does have a nice body. I will give you that. He I'm just saying, man, like, look, young Pharaoh is cut. He's in great shape. But at the same time, there's a certain type of narcissism that comes from like, and that was a stumble attack for sure. There's a certain type of narcissism that comes from like, y'all family, peace, check this out. I'm about to do my Star Wars move. I'm just so fucking cool. And like, it's, you look good. You look good. You look pretty great. Your tattoos are shit, but you know, you look good. All right, I wonder if he's gonna do one more flip for us. I almost want to like put this to Cotton Eye Joe or something. Quack, 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 quack.
Like, with that being said, it's been another episode of your family general. I get you up and scared, bros.
I could do that if I felt like it. That's fine. Oh man. Yeah, no, I trust me, I do not think that necessarily he's got a lot of practical fighting skills and shit like that. But also, at the same time, I'm not gonna talk too much shit either because like the dude's obviously in better fucking shape than I am. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Willier says, oh, no, I already saw that one. Thank you very much, buddy. Oh, and then there's a second one. Shit. Katie Ray Maximus says, Jeff, I've been saving it for a special one. I am legit wearing my one Star Wars shirt for the Roundup. That's fantastic. Thank you, Katie. That's hilarious. Willier says, Streamlabs failed me, and part of the message from the last message was corrupted. The trivia fact was that the hand sign with the pinched fingers here in Italy means what? Example, you'd see it used by someone going, what are you talking about? Oh, like that is like what? Okay. So like if somebody's like, yeah, you know, you can heal everything if you just like drink a pee or something like that. And by the way, also there's a giant like scorpion dragon thing that was like all like dead, and that's like what the whole west coast of the entire North American continent is and that sort of thing. And you'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about right now? That makes so much fucking sense, dude. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. But then again, I don't think I was using it wrong because when I was walking through the casino, I was going do 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 do. And I don't know if you've been to a Vegas casino or not, but it's a weird fucking place. And pretty much the thing that's always in my mind when I'm walking through one of those casinos is what the fuck, what? So I think I was doing it appropriately. I think I was. I don't think I was doing a racism. Not on purpose. All right, let's see what's up next. Oh, okay. So like I need to be honest with you guys about something. So I actually have a physical deformity, and like when I rest my face, and I'm not consciously trying to do it, my face is like this. It's true. I'm at total rest right now. And for some reason, this one is always up. And I don't know what the fuck that is. I have to, like, consciously bring my eyebrow back down to look like a normal person. It's true. It's totally true. So, we're going to try and learn how to address that with this month's audience participation. It's time for some face yoga, everybody. We're going to do some face yoga, and you have to do it, too. This is called 3 exercises to bring symmetry to your eyebrows. And again, remember, I've got this problem, and it just won't come down. It won't come down unless I'm like, ugh. It is what it is. I have to, like, force my eyebrow to go back into, like, a neutral state. It's really fucking weird. So, face yoga expert here is going to help us with that. We're all going to get symmetrical eyebrows, and we're all going to get laid 10 times more than we were before. So, even if you're married.
Here's some quick easy exercises you can do every day to start to bring symmetry to the upper face, particularly the eyebrow area. Now, first of all, just remember it's completely normal to have some asymmetry in the face.
No.
We all have one side which is stronger and more lifted than the other side. But what we want to do with face yoga is try to bring back naturally and gently some of that symmetry. So with your 2 index fingers, just come to the outer edge of the eyebrows and just gently pull the eyebrows away from each other and open the eyes. Now, I really recommend that you do this with a mirror. What you're aiming to do is to gently pull both eyebrows the same amount there to open the eyes the same amount, so you're really engaging that.
I feel like when I'm doing this, I feel like I'm in the same realm as Chung Fu right now. I'm sorry. This doesn't feel woke. It doesn't feel appropriate. It doesn't feel appropriate at all. You better be fucking doing it. I'm not the only one that's supposed to be doing this. This is audience participation. This is the time we're all gonna have to be embarrassing.
Ring muscle that runs around the eyes, and you want to make sure that you're not sort of pulling one eyebrow way more up than the other side. Nice and equal there. You can relax and you can take that twice more. It's good to do that about 20 to 30 seconds each time.
Yeah.
Then what you can do is take the 2 fingers and just come across the forehead. Similar thing here, holding the lower part of your index finger is just gently pulling the outer edge of the eyebrow out slightly. You're widening the eyes,
So
again really engaging the muscles equally around the eyes, both sides. Holding here, breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Check again with your mirror that you're not sort of pulling one side up more than the other. Really just...
I don't have a mirror, so you guys are going to have to tell me if I'm doing it right, okay? Like in the chat, you got to tell me if I'm doing it right. Because I can't tell. I don't have a mirror, and that's just going to disrupt the whole flow of everything. So let me know.
Trying to retrain the face in this way. You can relax. You can do that one again 3 times, 20 to 30 seconds each time.
Okay.
Our next technique, you're just going to bring your index fingers just under the eyebrows, gently lift the eyebrows up just a tiny bit, and do the same amount each side. So again, using a mirror here if you can. You're then just going to close the eyes against the resistance of the index fingers. Hold there for about 10 seconds, breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. And then just gently bring your hands back down. To finish, just stroke across your eyebrow area using your mirror, and just do that a couple more times, just relaxing any tension.
The forehead one did feel nice, didn't it? It really did. It totally felt a bit nicer. Come closer? No, it's okay. It's all good. I operate totally on this veil of like slight blurriness to the camera, so you can't see how badly I've wrecked my body from decades of booze and cigarettes, okay? We're gonna stay over here slightly out of focus. We're good. We're good over here. It's fine. All right. Let's see. MDV Mike says, "Hi Jeff. Sadly, your AEST time was an hour off. I checked it against GMT time. It is also wrong by the same amount." So you guys don't have, what the fuck is it called? Daylight savings time. And that's what keeps fucking me off. For some stupid fuck off reason, in my fucking country, they change things by an hour. It's very dumb. And I think they're putting an end to it. At least they voted that they're going to put an end to it. So that's why I end up fucking up that sort of thing. Chalk it up to me being an ignorant American. I am really sorry. It's a byproduct of that kind of shit. My bad. Just shave off both eyebrows and no one will notice. That's such a good idea. I should do that. That's a really good idea. Then I can't have unequal eyebrows because I won't have any. That's a fantastic idea. I like that. I like the way you think. Mickey says, "Young Pharaoh, smash or pass? 2 inquiring minds want to know, lol." I could get my eyebrows threaded. That's true. Look, I'm going to put it this way. Young Pharaoh, if he did not have the really stupid eye tattoo and he wasn't an absolute dumb fuck, like a Titanic dumb fuck, and racist as fuck, yeah, it'd probably smash. Probably smash. Just on pure physicality, dude's pretty cut. Not an unattractive dude. But I got to tell you, ugly beliefs make for ugly people. And that is very, very true for young Pharaoh. I'm just being real. I'm being real about it. That's all there is to it. Oh, yeah. So you remember that lady that had the beautiful voice that sang that song for us? Well, here's another one that she's doing where she's channeling kitties. This is literally just so I can drink. She's saying, I hope everybody remembered for their April deadlines to get in their taxes paid. I hope you did. For more information, check out Kitty Cat Spirit Medium Tax Help at it's something.com, whatever. Khajiit has tarot readings if you have the PayPal. That's a lot of skooma. Yeah. You way too hammered for this? What did you think was gonna happen? Look, man, like all I'm saying is as fantastic of a voice as she has, she still is channeling extra dimensional kitty aliens, you know. It's the Lyran Feline Light Language Transmission by Akura. Akura. All right, anyway, let's move on. What is this one? Don't believe it. Oh God, it's the music. We're in the musical section of the roundup here. So here is a original composition by a totally not insane human being. Enjoy this one.
Hey Pinocchio, can see through your hose. And we put our faith in you, like devotee to guru. Your lips are dripping with lies.
I'll do some Trump dancing
Now
to
we
this.
know how you betrayed the truth. You smothered and you covered in guide. The wars you instigate, divide and conquer hate. Constitution coup, do as I say, not do. Ciphered ventriloquy, black magic sorcery, incantations again and again and again. Cause realize, lies. Realize.
Yes, that is Verstein from Truth or Talk.
Realize lies. And you do it again. And you do it again. And you do it again. Not again. And you do it again. And you do it again. And again. So don't believe it. Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
At this point, I legitimately believe the only time Verstein actually gets any traction for anything that she puts on the internet is when I put her on the roundup. I think so. I think I've pretty effectively just absolutely annihilated that shit. It's so fucking fantastic. She's doing the realize thing, but unironically. Okay, but here's the thing. You guys want to get depressed? You guys want to get really depressed? This is what's so fucking crazy. So Verstein is absolutely a fucking numbskull dumb shit. And she keeps having all this trouble with like making sure that she can get anything put out for her channel, get her message across. And look, everybody here in America, we have freedom of speech. We don't illegalize people being an asshole, and we don't illegalize people lying. And for better or worse, you know, that's just what we believe in. And so Verstein has every right to say whatever the fuck she wants. And that's okay. I have every right to make fun of her for it. But here's the difference between Verstein and I. Verstein gets very, very, very little playtime in the stuff that she makes. But people will pay Verstein to go to conventions and show up. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. That is how bananas and weird shit is these days. So when I try and like communicate with people like how dangerous pseudoscience is and how there's like a real strong monetary component to it, this is what I mean. People will actually pay to have somebody stand up on stage and say the dumb shit that she does. They will. Ain't nobody paying me to go and counter it. I'm just having to do it on my own. But yeah, let's get like another 30 seconds of her beautiful, incredible musical talents.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Yeah. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Riding on your alpha waves, surfing on the words you say, like a sheep that you obey your commands day by day. Manufactured empathy, mind control soliloquies. You'll be scared for your sins when the sins.
They had to steal. Man, look, if ever there's a reason why Verstein is a piece of shit, stealing They Live iconography. In fact, anybody that steals They Live, which is one of the most amazing fucking videos or movies ever made, for their own like pet conspiracy thing, that is condemnable. That is a fantastic movie. But everybody wants to pigeonhole it into like their own private like fucking controversies and conspiracies and shit. It's really annoying. All right. So, look, I know, and I have to apologize now. I have auditorily assaulted your hearing holes. I'm sorry. And if you're like me, yes, They Live is fucking amazing. If you're like me, having to listen to Verstein may have just caused you some degree of hearing damage. So because of that, I came pre-planned. And we are going to get crystal healing for hearing. That's right. I know how to take care of you. Daddy Jeff has you covered. After assaulting your ear holes, we're gonna heal them. Here we go. That's right, everybody. It's the Crystal Wizard back with us again. Fuck yeah.
Hello, welcome to today's Crystal Healing Energy Transmission.
Yes.
To assist with hearing.
I'm so glad you're here, Crystal Wizard. I'm so glad you're here. Listen, I don't mean to impose or anything, but we just had to listen to a crazy wingnut conspiracy theorist anti-vaxxer sing a really stupid, shitty fucking song and arbitrarily take iconography from the most amazing movie They Live. We need our ear holes healed. Can you help us?
Let's begin by clearing off any unwanted stagnant energies.
Yes, there's a lot.
Maybe preventing us from getting the best crystal healing.
Okay. So I wanted to say something about this. So I played a Crystal Wizard video on the Roundup a few months back. Okay. Oh. I played a Crystal Wizard video on the Roundup a few months back, and he deleted the video. And I don't think that I was mean necessarily. I don't think that I was mean, but I have a little bit of a concern that maybe people who saw it went and commented on his video and were mean to him. And I need to reiterate something that's very important about the Roundup. We are not here watching the Roundup to make fun of people, unless they're real shitheads. But most of the time, when we're looking at somebody, we're anthropologically enjoying, experiencing, and we're understanding something that somebody wants to say. Somebody has something that they believe and they want to put it out there. Even if it's fucking weird and we're uncomfortable with it, as long as they're not hurting anybody, we're here to just enjoy. So by all means, please don't be mean to the Wingnuts unless they really deserve it. And I don't know if that's why he took that video down, but I don't hate the Crystal Wizard. I love the Crystal Wizard. I think he's fucking great. He's sitting here making a video. He legitimately fucking believes that he can help you with your hearing by doing what he's doing in the video. I don't believe that, but I love that he does. And I think that's fucking awesome. And silly, but awesome. And good for him. Because I gotta be honest with you, I don't believe anything half as much as he believes about that. And that makes me a little bit jealous. So enjoy the Wingnuts. Don't pick on the Wingnuts. Just enjoy them. And maybe he will heal your fucking ear holes. You don't know. You don't know. Yeah. No dogpiling the Wingnuts. We love the Wingnuts. That's beautiful, man. And also, like, on a personal level, too, like, I'm one of those people that I'll find, like, a really pretty rock and shit, and I'll just fucking keep it. Not because I think it's really going to do anything, but, like, I have a collection of just weird little shiny fucking rocks, and so, like, when I see him, like, picking up a rock, and he's like, dude, check this one out. I'm like, that is a really cool fucking rock, actually. That's pretty fucking dope, dude. I like that. That's good. Oh, man. It's fucking fantastic. I love it. Yes, be kind to the Wingnuts, because if we aren't, except for, no, wait, okay, hang on. Ken Shaw is absolutely correct. We need to protect our Wingnuts. We need to love our Wingnuts. We need to respect and cherish our Wingnuts. As long as, and somebody else said, as long as they're not selling anything that's going to, like, give people false hope, that sort of thing. There's one exception. Call for an uprising. You do not have to respect Call for an Uprising. You do not have to be nice to Call for an Uprising. You can be as mean as you fucking want to Call for an Uprising. Fuck Call for an Uprising. Fucking scumbag piece of shit. Fuck him. Yes. No. Dude, fuck Call for an Uprising. Dude can suck the shit out of my asshole. That was aggressive. Anyway, here's another Wingnut that's actually kind of a disastrous piece of shit. Mostly because his bullshit convinced somebody to do a murder. That's kind of weird. That's weird. Anyway, EA Coetting is no longer welcome on YouTube, but now he's found new life on Odyssey. So he's gonna do some fire scrying.
I'm just gonna wake it up a little bit more.
He's drunker than I am right now.
Nara uru ni ras urarab in hasara natexrak narad awa tad azamora hesara urhub hesara iasa eho garig rosaman ariman imda tanisawa azamora imda.
So why is EA Coetting banned from YouTube? Well, it largely was because of the fallout due to some kid. They were an adult, but they were pretty young. This fairly young adult, he went on a murder spree because he believed that he was making a pact with actual demons based on this fucking dude's book. And he went and straight murdered people. Just, dude, Google EA Coetting. EA Koetting or something like that. And you'll find news articles all about how, like, there was a murder. There was, like, a straight murder. And it's really fucking crazy. And since then, this is, like, maybe 4 or 5 months ago or something like that. And, yeah, no. This is like murderous Wingnut shit. It's fucking crazy. He managed to avoid doing any prison time for the whole thing because he didn't actually do the murder. He just kind of like filled some dumbass his head full of dog shit. And he can't be on YouTube anymore, so now he's on Odyssey, communicating with demons.
Tanisawa, Tinarak Jarf Name Raha, Tus Av Murfroitop, Suisut, Ehar Av Zrug Sepsa Sema Tadarema.
Yes, Satanists do not believe in Satan or demons or anything like that. Satanism is basically atheism. This is just devil worship. And that's the thing you have to make sure you keep in mind. Whenever anybody's like talking about, like if some jackass is like, satanic fucking, Hollywood, blah, 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 they don't know what they're talking about. Satanism does not believe in Satan, and it doesn't believe in God. Devil worshippers believe in the devil. This is a devil worshipper.
Tab Rosama.
Is that intense, buddy? Is that intense, bro?
And as you're gazing into it, as you're invoking what you're invoking, you can simply call on the names of the spirits.
Very strange, semi-iron crossy, interesting tattoo.
That you want to speak with. But what you will feel, what you will know, is that you're going deeper and deeper inside. And that your internal vision begins to awaken with startling clarity.
Edgy Thor, I like that. Yeah. I like that shit. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, man.
And as you sit in silence, lost inside of the flames, you may hold entire conversations with entire legions of spirits.
Damn, that's amazing. That's incredible. Damn.
Transfixed by the flames, you are at the crossroads.
Yeah. So it's pretty fascinating. Like when you get into studying some of the stuff when it comes to like devil worshippers, Satanism, that sort of thing. Like somebody was just saying, fun fact, the upside down cross is not really satanic. That's true. I want to say, was it Thomas? It was one of the apostles said that it would be offensive to be crucified in the way of Jesus, so he got crucified upside down. That's where that whole fucking thing comes from. But of course, like pop culture, little candy bits and whatever, people writing pop fucking horror movies, things like that, it all gets fucking conflated. And it's all just like a weird ass thing. But I will say, like, if somebody's like, yeah, I'm a Satanist, I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever, it's fine, that's cool. But if somebody's like, I'm a devil worshiper, I'm like, yeah? Yeah? Are you now? That's fascinating. Why don't you tell me all about it? I would love to know which demon you worship. I find it... Peter, yeah, it was the cross of St. Peter. Cross of St. Peter was upside down. That's right. Yeah. Operator symbol on his arm? I don't know. He's got a lot of weird, sussy fucking tattoos. I say with fucking twin chaos symbols on my fucking arms. Whatever. I will say, what makes me actually very happy, though, and this is totally petty. This is totally... Listen. I'm only human, okay? I'm only human, and I'm 40 fucking years old. And I have compared myself to EA Coetting quite a bit in the past, especially when we had very similar fits and outfits and that sort of thing. And I am delighted that his beer belly is getting closer to mine. Because he is still a very handsome man. It's good that you're becoming more mortal. Also, stop teaching people that they should go do murders, because that's really fucked up, bro. Really fucked up. Super fucked up. All right. I've got one more that I want Memory to watch. This is what's next. This is what's next. Is Memory's gonna come and she's gonna watch a video for you guys. And then let me see. Okay, Memory's gonna watch one, and then we've got another one after that, which is great. And then everything after that is gonna be really, really gross and disturbing. I have a lot of them. A lot of them. But I'll give you another like warning before we get into that. Hi, baby. You have a wedgie? Yeah. You better fix that fucking wedgie.
I'm gonna hold it like this.
There was a
There was a hair in your butt crack. How did you get a hair in your butt crack? That doesn't make any sense. All right. It was a lot of hair in your ass crack?
No, just a hair.
Oh, just one hair.
Up there.
Oh, it was up there. All right. So the name of this video is A Woman's Purpose.
Oh, you really love torturing me, don't you? Yes. Jeff really likes torturing his wife. Can you tell? Let's see how pissed off Memory can get now.
I see a lot of videos for women on YouTube on how to get a so-called hourglass body, wider hips and bigger breasts essentially. They will tell you to work out, do plastic surgery, go on unnatural diets, and so on. All of this is bullshit. There's one solution to all of your problems: pregnancy. The reason you look the way you look is because you did not get pregnant.
Thanks for saying my name right. Most say my chul. Before I lost my mom, I took care of her for years before cancer took her. I had no money and almost lost hope. Now I have a good job and can support myself and help others. Your videos helped a lot.
That's a very, very sweet thing to say. I'm going to make sure that Jeff looks through his super chats and Streamlabs donos before he starts watching again, because that was very sweet. Also, this man is advocating for women to get pregnant in order to change their body. I don't feel like going on a rant today, so I'm just gonna... I'm just...
Right after you started menstruating. Your menstruation is literally your body, nature, God if you're religious, telling you to have children now. Not doing that is exactly the same as not eating meat and fat when you are hungry. It completely goes against your body's needs and senses, and you will be naturally punished for it. And in this case, you are punished with your looks. Every woman on earth that did not get pregnant when she was supposed to now looks different than she should, which means that most women in Europe and North America don't look the way they are supposed to. Do you?
Husband? Husband! What the fuck am I watching? Why are you doing this to me? What the actual fuck?
Understand how big of a deal this is.
What the fuck?
Almost every woman that walks past you in everyday life doesn't look the way she is naturally supposed to. The looks are one thing, but there's a much bigger problem that most women have no clue about. Your body stops growing at around the age of 18. Growth is not only your height, your body goes through a lot of changes, and one of them is that it tightens and...
That's not true, actually.
It's not true at all. No, it's not true at all. That's fantastic.
It's more like mid to late 20s. When it stops.
Yeah, I might be getting the couch. Well, I might be getting the couch.
When puberty stops, I should say. You know, I'm almost done with this, and I was gonna drink water, but I think I need to do more whiskey about it.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, you might have to. You might have to.
Why?
Because it was just so fucked up. It was so fucked up. This dude...
Not getting pregnant is the same as not eating meat when you're hungry.
That's right. That's right. This dude is so fucking bitter. His whole life fucking collapsed in on himself. So this entire, like, all of that he does now is copium about how shit his life turned out because he was such a shitty partner. It's so wild. So you can delight in the fact that, like, his life sucks.
Don't work out. I know you all you want to do is physically change your body. So don't work out. Just get pregnant.
Just get pregnant.
Problem solved.
I would apologize, but it's worth the memes. The memes? The memes? The memes? The
memes?
The memes? The maymays?
I'm
All right.
gonna go do whiskey about it.
Memory holiday, everybody. Yeah, she's gonna go do some whiskey about it. Oh boy. That really pissed you off?
I don't have anything funny to say. I'm just mad.
Yeah, sorry. Guys, I think I'm gonna be sleeping on the couch tonight. Uh-oh. I did it. I did it this time. All right, let's do this. There we go. All right, sweet. You know, it's one of those things too about Sverige that really does, it makes the difference. And it's very much like kind of pseudo incel-ish vibes. It's all entirely because of his own choices. You know, he made some really, really poor choices in life. And that's why now he's like just sitting there spitting fucking venom on the internet. And I got to be honest with you guys, like, I think that is a byproduct of what happens pretty much constantly on the internet these days. I really do. I really, really do. I am so twisted up. What the fuck? What the fuck did I do? What the shit? What the fucking cocksucking? Okay. Okay, this is a mess. This is a mess. This is not tenable. Get over. Okay. Well, while I do that, let's watch a different video. Let's move on to the next one. Yes, this is fantastic. You're gonna love this video. This is incredible. I think maybe I should read these first, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I actually have to catch up on a lot. Holy fuck. George Noguera says, well, I appreciate what you do. Have a pint on me, and yeah, They Live is amazing. I agree, buddy. I agree. Katie Ray Maximus, Daddy J, do I get paid from YouTube Premium sub watches? I do, actually. A little bit, but it helps. Mother Moth Productions, Daddy Jeff with the aftercare. Indeed. We're healing. We're crystal healing. Katie Ray Maximus, I want to ask properly, do you make any AdSense if we watch with YouTube Premium? Yes, I do. I come watch the Roundup if I want to see the Wingnuts. It's fun here. And I'm glad you're here. I'm overjoyed that you guys are joining me every single month. Rebecca Brink, hail Satan. Love saying that, and people get worked up. Meanwhile, I don't even believe in supernatural crap like the devil. Me neither. But I do say hail Satan quite often because it's hilarious. It's pretty hilarious. Michael Kesey, thanks for saying my name right. Most say Michul. Before I lost my mom and took care of her for years before cancer took her. I had no money and almost lost hope. Now I have a good job and I can support myself and help others. Your videos helped a lot. That's so sweet of you to say. That is so very, very sweet of you to say. Thank you. That's very kind. I know exactly what it's like to lose a mom, so my heart goes out to you. Keep clubbing baby seals. Oh, those are chaos symbols. I thought it looked like the Chimera logo. These? Yeah, no, these are chaos stars. I got them on both arms. Strange demon child. Yeah, I look different because I didn't have children when I was supposed to. I look like a man now. Fair. Nick Wood says, cheers, Jeff. Love your videos. I send them to my anti-vax parents whenever they send me videos on the truth. Maybe one day they will be able to experience the sheer beauty of the Wingnut Roundup. We can only hope. We can only pray. Pray to Satan. Anyway, brothers and sisters of the Celestial Temple, we're going to learn who are the Mexicans.
Hey, let's get a little history in here. You know, I saw the brother who called himself Hebrew Israelites, and they were talking about how the Mexicans are some tribe or something. Let me tell you something. All right. These Mexicans are Chinese and Japanese. All right. And
what?
And, the history book says in the 1400s they raided the land which is known as Mexico. You know, they were there with the Spaniards who raided that land called Mexico. But you know, I truly believe this. Everything happened around the 1600s. because historical information doesn't show around the 1400s that land being conquered. But I know around the 1600s, 1700s, yeah, they were there. So all those, what you call Mexicans, are all under that Chinese and Japanese, those who came and raided that land.
So yeah, nope.
And they're not indigenous. They told a lie talking about California belonged to the Mexicans and all that, and all that area, Arizona and all. They told the lies that belonged to the Mexicans. It was our folk who was there. The original Apache are what you call so-called black. All right. All the so-called Indian tribes were so-called black. All right. But the Mexican people are of Chinese and Japanese origin.
So, okay, hang on. Okay. Hang on. This is going to take a lot to get through. So the Native Americans, at least the Apache, he didn't say all Native Americans. He did not say all Native Americans. I don't want to put any words into Remedy H's mouth. He said that the Apache are black, and that the Mexicans don't have the right to California because they're not indigenous to California. They are of Chinese and Japanese descent. Okay. Does he think that Mexicans look Japanese or Chinese or something? Is he talking about Asians crossing the land bridge? I don't know.
That's who they are. That's where they come from. That's their origins. Their forefathers came and helped the Spaniards to invade the land. The Spaniards weren't by themselves. All right. All that area called India, where you see India at and everything. A lot of those are Chinese and Japanese. Same species of beings.
Whoa.
We just want to put some information out there,
You are putting something out there. It is technically information.
You all know, those Mexicans are Chinese and Japanese. That's what they are.
Fascinating.
They're
crazy.
There's none other. And it has been proven over and over again. I even did some studies in how they checked did the
Chung Fu is Mexican confirmed. Berg wins the fucking chat award for this Wingnut Roundup. Holy shit.
DNA test or whatever, and they were Chinese and Japanese. They have a Chinese and Japanese background.
Oh, fucking shit.
Thank you for another great roundup.
Look, Aunt Cecilia, thank you for another great roundup. If I just did this by myself, it'd be very weird, and my family would be very, very concerned. But being able to do it with you guys makes it something so special. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on this video. I'm good. Is this racism? Look, the thing is, you have to ask yourself, like, when you talk about things like, if something's racist or not, you have to ask yourself what the intent is, okay? Is somebody intending to be racist, or are they being accidentally racist? And I think that is an important distinction. I do. I think that perfectly normal, rational, nice, sweet, loving people can just be oopsie-doopsie, accidentally racist. I don't think Remedy H himself is racist, but what he said was fucking weird. It was really fucking weird. Really fucking sus, dude. Our sus levels are over 11 right now. So, you know. I'm just saying, man. It's a thing. It's a fucking thing. It's wild. If we didn't do this, Jeff would just be an alcoholic. Yeah, probably. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Be an alcoholic. I put in all this work and you don't even see what I am. That's fine. Let's go. Let's do, let me clean up my browser here. Okay. So we're into the end stretch, okay? We're into the end stretch. And I've got to be honest with you. We've got 4 gross videos, 1 very suspicious video, and then something fantastic to end the stream with. But these next videos are going to be... The first one's not visually gross, necessarily. It's figuratively gross. And everything after that is going to be legitimately fucking disgusting. Fucking foul. And it's only by accident that I found so many videos that like fit into this this category. So I'm letting you guys know now, if you are queasy, if you feel fucking grossed out by certain gross things, probably a good time. Take a break from the fucking Roundup. So other than that, that's your only warning. Katie Ray Maximus says, I think it's a safe data. I think it is data with formatting errors, aka unprocessed information, because it caused my brain processor cannot compute this madness. You have no idea how bad things are about to get. Let's go.
Once it bites and it stays 30 minutes inside, it is going to, of course, get really full. So this leech might get the size of my thumb, for example.
This is the leech woman. Now, what do you think that she's talking about, and where upon should leeches be put?
And then what's going to happen is it's going to crawl right back out. So no danger of the leech getting lost inside. There's no danger of the leech biting you in all the wrong places or doing anything wrong. It's not that difficult. It's not that dangerous. It's really not. Leeches do love open, exposed areas. And if you watch my video on where I put a leech inside my mouth, leeches, 3 leeches.
We're on a whole nother level with you just casually dropping that you put leeches in your mouth, but whatever. Where are you advocating we put leeches today?
They immediately bite because it's a well blood supplied area of your body, so it's the inner lining of your body, so the leech is gonna love it. It's gonna bite right away.
It's gonna go hog wild. It's gonna have
Once
such a gas. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing.
Sucking from the inside of this this little setup, from the lips of the cervix, it is going to crawl right back out. So if you keep this open, the leech will come out through this opening. If the leech doesn't come out, even if you close this, okay, if you take this out.
I love that she put a speculum inside of a Minnie Mouse doll.
You say, okay, I'm tired of this. I put, say, 3, 4, 5, or 10 leeches inside. I don't want to have this keeping me open like.
Listen, I have put 3, 4, 5 leeches inside of my pussy. I just don't want to have a speculum inside me anymore. Leave me alone with my pussy leeches.
And then you pull it out. Even with that situation, and when the leech is inside, when the leeches are inside, they'll still crawl back out. Trust me on this. You will see the leech is crawling out.
Listen, you just need to trust Setsi that when you fill your vagina full of leeches, don't worry, they'll come out. They will find their way out. Leeches, naturally, don't want to be in a vagina. They'll find a way out.
And the reason is because when they're done, they're done. They're finished. They have to come out. There's no other way for them to go.
They got that post-nut clarity, and they're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. What am I doing with my life? Holy shit. Oh my God, I should go back to community college. What the fuck?
Other than out. They can't go back further inside because it's closed. As I explained in the beginning, it's a shut door. The only way for them is to crawl back out. Once they do, they'll just drop on the floor. You will then collect them with the forceps. You will then put them inside cold water in a dark place, in a jar like this one, and then you will wait for them to digest the blood or as much as they can.
Yep. People are like, Jeff, what do you do? What do you do for a living? I'm like, oh, well, I'm a video producer. I like to do debunking content, that sort of thing. And they're like, well, I like debunking content. But yeah, like people try and take advantage of like people who are under duress. Maybe they have like a condition that medical science can't really help too terribly much. And then somebody comes along and they're like, hey, I know exactly how to cure that. You just have to PayPal me all your money, and then I'll tell you a bunch of shit, and it doesn't fucking work. And I make a video about that, and they're like, wow, yeah, no, that's pretty noble. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, no, for sure. What I don't tell them is that the thing that gets the most views on my channel is when we watch live videos of somebody explaining shoving leeches up your fucking pussy. And I feel like when I introduce myself to people and I'm like, yeah, this is what I do for a living, if I said that, I feel like we would have a different dynamic, when we have conversations. I think that might go a little bit differently. People might be like, oh, you do what now? I said what I said. Just saying. I thought I was too hammered. I was so wrong. No. Oh, no. All right. Digital Demonic Davros, it's my Darth holiday. Watched your vid on Me, She, You. Then Cirrus did one. I was like, wow, my fave's dunking on Drinky Jeremy. Cirrus Skeptic is fucking great. I love Cirrus. He's fucking fantastic. And if for some reason you just want to hear me rant about fucking politics, you can always check out my second channel. I don't recommend it. They're very low effort videos. There's no production put into them. It's just me being like, this guy's a fucking asshole. And then I just make the video and I put it out there because I don't give a fuck. So I don't recommend it. But yeah, this you should check out this channel. And follow me on Twitch. All right, anyway, let's get to the next one. Rotten meat warning.
Time of week again. Don't know how it's sort of compares to last week, but you can still see the fork marks in it from last week. So here we go, week 3 of the steak. Okay, so this is what 3 weeks of decomposition looks like for a rump steak. It's fascinating seeing this here because the bit on the right hasn't been exposed to the air.
That piece of steak, right after we were talking about, never mind. No, never mind. I'm sorry. No. Forget I fucking said anything.
So it must affect how the bacteria act.
Delicious. That looks so fucking yummy and scrumptious.
Still a little bit red on the inside. The outside tells a different story though. It's definitely the same piece.
Well?
I It's got a little bit of a teriyaki sort of flavor today.
Can we put the leeches on the steak to remove the bacteria? Probably. That might actually be a thing that you could do. You could maybe combine like a fucked up like Wingnut Voltron or something to turn this in from being like disastrously disgusting into something that might actually have nutritional value. I don't know.
Funny enough.
Gotta get that high meat, baby. Gotta get that high meat.
Almost has like a salty sort of vibe going on, which wasn't there last week.
I did. I warned you. I warned you that it was going to be fucking gross. It was going to be fucking disgusting. I warned you. I fucking warned you. You know what? Fuck, dude. Rapid fire. You know what? Here's the dude injecting piss. Here we go. This is Christopher Key, a dude so fucking obnoxious. This dude got fucking kicked out of a hardcore Stop the Steal MAGA rally because they were like, you are a fucking lunatic. And here's why.
I'm doing intramuscular. I have your iodine, but I'm just going to sterilize it with my own urine.
Sure.
And whatnot. But talk about the stem cells.
All right, so the stem cells, pretty much every type of stem cell is available in your urine. So stem cells are the base pure DNA cell that will start replicating additional cells for regeneration and repair. I mean, everybody's hearing about regeneration, repair. People are flying to Thailand to get stem cell injections done over there. But
so just as an aside, I really need to pay to like make this point again too. 2 years ago, before the pandemic, when I went and I did my undercover at CalJam thing, me and Edward group, because he didn't know, I didn't show up to that fucking convention as Jeff Holiday. I showed up as Lance Conrad. I had bleach blonde hair and everything. If you haven't not seen my CalJam video, go fucking watch CalJam. It's one of the best videos I ever fucking made. Share it with your fucking family. It was a fantastic fucking video. But me and Ed got fucking trashed. And we hung out for hours. And we were like besties. And he's a really fascinating guy. And he is dumb as a sack of shit. Holy fuck, dude. Absolutely dumb as fuck. As can be evidenced that he's hanging out with and very seriously talking while a man is injecting intramuscular a bunch of his aged urine. Just saying. This is my life, guys. This is like what I do for a living. All right, so this one is also extremely disgusting. Extremely, extremely disgusting. But here we go.
Say that again.
No, look at the damn nostrils.
Oh my god, bro.
You can see the inside of the brain from here.
I think we need a disclaimer this video.
Disclaimer of what?
Like
do not try this at home.
Like when you upload on YouTube, like it gives you a list of checks. And it's like, is this child friendly? Does this have nudity? Does this have weapons? Does this have cussing? Does this have like...
Oh.
So I think we need to make... Because if we don't tell YouTube...
Well, this is not child friendly, for sure.
No, fuck no.
Okay, what is up, you guys? This is We Embrace, your favorite carnivore bodybuilder. And today, I was going to talk about fiber, and I was going to discuss hemorrhoids and all the fiber supplements that the fitness industry sells. But I decided I'm just going to eat a brain today. Not a brain. I'm just gonna eat a whole head. This is a lamb head. This is very popular in the Middle East, but you slow cook it. This is going to be my first time eating it raw.
Narrator. But he doesn't slow cook it. He starts to eat it raw.
There's the eyes, there's the brain on the inside. I don't know what I can see from the nostrils over here. The tongue is still intact. There's a lot of fat on the head. So I'm gonna try to figure it out. If you guys wanna watch, you're more than welcome to. Like I said.
So just as a bit of a disclaimer, it takes a long time for this guy to end up eating this fucking thing to actually get into it. So we're gonna skip through it a bit.
Like actually hard. Someone said go live.
So he managed to dig one of the eyeballs out
on TikTok. Tell them why you're not live on TikTok.
Oh guys, I'm banned on TikTok. I can't go live. I'm banned until May. And I'm pretty sure if I show up on TikTok with a lamb head, they'll probably arrest me or something. I don't know. Before I do it, I always do this. When I try something for the first time, I always try to tell you what the taste is. I don't get disgusted very easily, so, you know.
We can't tell. That's very strange. That's very. Yeah, this is how you get fucking prions, dude. For real. Eating raw brains.
The closest thing I can think of is fish eggs.
Eat the eyeball.
Yeah.
Eat
That's
the
closest thing.
eyeball.
I mean,
You can't cheat and put some fucking pepper on that shit.
pretty
Some
sure I shouldn't be
two-step.
eating this
Come
one.
on, man.
This is very chewy. So let me just peel it off for a second.
Eat the fucking eyeball.
Fuck it.
Ah, god damn it.
I told you the middle's hard, bro.
Okay.
It's so flavorful.
Was that crunchy?
It was crunchy. Can
Because you're not only swallowing an eyeball, you're also swallowing your sense of self-worth. Okay. Eventually he gets to a certain point where he's just gonna crack the fucking skull open. Here we go.
And honestly, it was the only way I could buy eyeballs. Like, I bought the head just to try that. Because I've tried brains before. I've tried...
Yeah, he's just eating eyeballs.
We just got some gray matter out of here, but it's still encased in the brain. So Phil decided to go grab a rock, and we're gonna smash the head. I don't know
Oh,
how
he's gonna
good of an
smash
idea
the
it
head.
is,
Smash the
but,
head,
you know,
okay.
We're 45 minutes in, so...
Jesus fucking Christ!
No way, bro. No fucking way.
Okay, alright. You fucking Cro-Magnon.
Look, we got it. We got fucking brain.
Jesus
Alright, so
Christ.
we finally cracked the skull open, and this is what a lamb brain looks like. This is how small it is. Alright, guys, we finished a successful simulated hunt. And this is what we're getting out of it. Our prized possession is the brain. In the Middle East, when you cook a brain and everybody gathers around the table, the head of the family eats the brain.
Instant fucking prion disease. Instant fucking prion disease. Holy shit. Look, guys, you know by now, the end of the roundup is fucking weird and it's gross and it's gotta be something like really off the fucking wall. I warned you. I fucking warned you. But that's just what it is. That's what fucking YouTube allows. So we push it as far as they're willing to take it. Fuck it. Also, this guy's not that big of. I was like, for a second there, I was like, I swear to God, if this dude has like a shit ton of subscribers, I'm gonna get so fucking depressed. But it's not that big of a deal. It's okay. Also, yes, public service announcement: don't eat brains. Not even cooked. Don't eat brains at all. Don't eat raw brains, and definitely don't eat cooked brains either. Just don't eat brains. It's not a good idea. Brains are not an organ that need to be eaten. I'm sorry. All right, anyway, so let's get to our last video before I have something special to end the roundup with. Here we go. And it's a YouTube Shorts, and I'm just gonna let. Oh boy, we'll see if that goddamn background song gives me a fucking copyright strike. I swear to fuck. Yeah, that's just wild naked man. Just wild naked man being a wild naked man. Brother to brother, bone to bone, cock to cock, tip to tip. No big deal. It's fine, you know. So before I play our final video for the roundup, we're getting out of here a little bit early, maybe like 5-10 minutes early or something like that. But I found this this music video, and I think it's fantastic. It's by a YouTube channel called the Remix Bros with 202,000 subscribers. But I didn't see anything that said it was like copyright. So I'm gonna try and make it a point to promote their channel, and hopefully they won't mind me ending the roundup with this. But before I watch it, before we play this for you guys, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you very much for sticking with the channel. Again, the main reason why we didn't have the main reason why we didn't have any regular videos on this channel is entirely because I went undercover at a MAGA rally. It wasn't supposed to be a MAGA rally, but it was an anti-vaxxer, hardcore, wingnut conspiracy theorist rally that also happened to have Eric Trump and General Michael Flynn in it. But so that's what I'm working on. That's like where my whole head is at. That's where the whole direction that we're doing right now. There's other things in the pipe that I want to work on and all that kind of shit. But if one thing is always a universal constant, it is the Wingnut Roundup, coming back here every single month just so I can spend a little bit of time with you. There's no safety net. There's no fucking safety ropes. It's just me, some content, you. We have a good fucking time. And I'm so happy you're here. And I love you. I love you. And if you're having a hard month, just hang on for 30 more days and we'll do it all over again. And we'll be back together again. And I love you guys. So you hang in there, okay? All right. Enjoy this final video. Because it's pretty fucking amazing.
Come out! Ow! 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 Out! 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 By fire! 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 Out! Look! Oral sex demo. Let the sperm of the man out! 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 Open your mouth! Open your mouth! Open your mouth! Let the sperm of the man out! 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 You've been having problems with your manhood, eh? Yes. It's not working too well. Right.
A demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. He came again and he slept with me last week.
A woman showed up in the dream. She had sex with you. Not once, not twice, more than 2 times.
And since then, my private parts have been itching.
Even itching?
Yes.
Who are you? Who are you?
Appreciate what you do, Dad. You're the best.
Who are you?
Love you.
Speak. Who are you? Look, oral sex demo.
Jimmy Key 77 says literally just threw up. Oh my God, Rebecca Brink, thank you so much.
Out. Open your mouth, open your mouth, open your mouth. Let the sperm of the man out. 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 You need to open your mouth. Come on. Marco se te recapo. Rababote recatolo bosete. Rababate balana bosete.
Roștelele și bupră bahana că London este teke logro oye.
Sanda ata ambo osa tata rike eke banda ata rike didia.
Oh, you're back. He won in the private part. Watch what happens. Fire. Come up from the private part. Look, oral sex demo. Let the sperm of the man out. Open your mouth. Let the sperm of the man out.
All right, that's it, guys. We're done. Make sure, go check out the Remix Bros. Go check out the Remix Bros on YouTube. They're fucking fantastic.
And all you have to do is click the big red subscribe button.
You guys are amazing.
On the YouTube channel.
We love you so much. We will see you right back here in 1 month
for the Wingnut Roundup.
That's right. What's up? We out of here. Bye, everybody. And I probably should have had that ready, but oh shit. Bye.
glasses, squeezing ass. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and bucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party.